What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. And guys, today we've got ourselves a Shark Tank top 8 bracket for your viewing pleasure. This is going to be qualifier 2, of course. The top 2 in this bracket are going to qualify for that season finale. Let's get it, Chad. By the way, I am joined by the one, the only Computerson. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me once again. Look at this bracket we got in front of us.
It is going to be absolutely stacked. I see everybody in the chat. What is going on, guys? All right, coming up first, Cena taking on HoneyBee. FireAxe taking on Herobrine. Then we're moving down to the lower bracket. Bnder going to be taking on Legenda, Germik, and Amirsam. A stacked top 8, no doubt about it. Let's get going, chat, and let's send it your way.
What a great match to kick us off right here. HoneyBee and Cena. This is a fantastic way to start things here.
Oh, it most certainly is. You better believe it. In chat, let's do the damn thing. Coming out is Cena with that patented PeaceMaker, and then it is, of course, going to be none other than HoneyBee coming out with that Reptile. Computerson, what do you think about this match?
I think this is going to be a close one. I think we're going to see Jax on the side of Cena right here, and we know how formidable of a foe HoneyBee presents here. So this is an interesting match. I don't think these two have ever played each other.
No, I don't think so either. By the way, let me address this amazing chat. 2 times Drakeo, Sensei, a mad scientist, Kurzum, FireAxe, and so many more. Let's get you to it. Shark Tank starts now.
Here we go. Hello, Sensei Wolf. Thank you for saying hi. All right, we got the kitty mask on the left side of the screen. That's always a power move.
And by the way, I'm curious to see if HoneyBee can keep up with the anti-gravity of Mr. Cena. Let's get it. Already starting up with the Eagles. Computerson, call it like you see it.
HoneyBee's got Darius on his side, taking great advantage of the armor right now. Got some gator roll off to a quick health advantage. Ooh, he's got armor of his own.
And all right, Big Lettuce Man in the chat. By the way, 2 times saying, how much is the donation up to so far? So far, we have raised $67 this season. A bit of a meme, but Computerson, this community just continues to go crazy. And now HoneyBee right now with the lead.
Yeah, and earlier, a couple seconds before he kicked Jax in the face, and now he's taking a big lead in the corner, trying to fight their way out. Right now, look at that. Oh, he could not quite avoid it, but he whacked Jax with Darius.
All right, though, let's see what we've got. HoneyBee with a dominant start to round number 1. He is going to be taking the lead. Let's get it, Chad.
Some cameo crime there at the end of the round. And HoneyBee ultimately clutching it up. But look at the anti-air attempt by Cena. He couldn't quite get as much damage, but he got screen advantage of Jax again, causing havoc.
And yo, what's up? Big Zenyatta in the chat. Big Narv, thank you so much for playing today. Hopefully everybody playing did have some fun. Right now, I see 67 people in the chat. We love to see it. 2 times is already calling it that HoneyBee is going to be taking it. Big splat coming from the B, but Cena in the lead, Peter.
Yeah, he's up to a nice advantage right there. Jax, again, ruining your game plans in the background.
He's got him! And by the way, Doodle Combo, hopefully you had a great birthday. Thank you so much for joining us and spending that time with us. And a big splat coming down. HoneyBee, you'd have to be perfect. A solid grab. He will need considerably more.
I was watching a bit of his stream earlier, and he's pulled off some insane comebacks already this morning. So
There's no way. There's no way. Does he really bring this back? Oh my goodness, he's on the verge. Cena, you've got to go. Where's the torpedo? He's got it. That's going to be the game. HoneyBee with the goated comeback, and that is going to be it.
Oh. Following the genius use of Darius right now, and if anyone, oh God, Mr. Clutch HoneyBee deleting that life bar so quickly. Wow, with the execution.
Very good execution indeed. That is going to be a 1-0 score coming from the B. Who no, wait, no, he's not dead, but now he is. That scaled quite heavily, but HoneyBee still able to get it done, and that is going to be the game. Computerson, we are going to see a tale of both sides of this. These guys are absolutely swinging.
Absolutely right there. You saw, I think HoneyBee knew that wasn't going to quite clean it up, but Darius was back there to ensure that it would. 1-0, but what a great set.
And Chad, we got to give some shout outs right now because 2 times right now coming through with our very first donation of the day. A 14 bomb coming in hot. 2 times. Thank you so much again. And now, what is 14 plus 6, 7? Do I need to ask Siri? I don't know what that is.
81.
We got 81 reasons to be Omega Sweats here, chat. That season finale is looking juicier. 2 times. Thank you so much again. And now, chat, we've got to give him his money's worth again and again. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to that season finale, look no further than right here. We're starting off hot, 14 in the bank, and now the players have to fight for our viewing pleasure, computer.
Indeed they do. Moving into game 2, a helmet switch. Maybe that'll provide some extra damage here for Cena as he's trying to make his way in. Oh, and he does. HoneyBee kind of ran right into that one.
By the way, a huge shout out to 2 times. Thank you so much again. Germik in the chat as well. And Germik saying that's a W prize pool. And we will see where that ends up. Right now, HoneyBee, though, he is making a dash for that finale. Cena's got to keep up.
Yeah, he's trying to get in right there. Eagle stopped him. Now he's gonna keep. Oh, he's eliminating the air game too with those darts, but torpedo nonetheless.
And look at all these hazards right now that we are putting up. Killer Lord having a couple beers with us. And guys, it feels like the entire family is here. HoneyBee right now, the lone North American player in this Shark Tank right now. Is he gonna be able to figure this out? We shall see. However, still continuing to punch through the down one. Acid in the face. John Cena looking for that punish.
Yeah, great defense on display here by both right now.
That's gonna be the round. Spend the fatal blow. He doesn't need it. Is that gonna be a waste? Darius still on deck, and Peterson just a big boot to the face. HoneyBee is rolling.
That down to cancel was such a thing of beauty. He got rid of Jax, just nullified that whole attempt. Oh man, clean play by HoneyBee as always. Here comes the run through. Darius is gonna put. Oh no, he misses him.
And John Cena right now is looking better, worse for wear. Right now he is getting backed up, trying to get any kind of punish, but HoneyBee, he is onto him. Solid pickup coming from John Cena.
Yeah, clips him right in the sky there, gonna maximize some of the damage. And the Jack stuff, what?
Oh, Jesus.
It destroyed Darius, and he got that out of the backside. Crazy stuff.
And Killer Lord, we are doing amazing. Lettuce Man kicking it with us. Big Germik in the chat. And of course, FireAxe is here. He will be up next. John Cena right now, trying to lame him out. Computers, and can he do it?
He nearly can. Jax is back there again, causing much confusion.
Wait, he's got it. That could have been a full combo. I do not think the Eagly was available. However, though, we do not have punishes on this side of the docket, and that's gonna be the round. John Cena starting to wake up in front of our very eyes, computer.
Answering back right there in a very definitive fashion. Oh, evening it up, looking to even up the match count too. Let's see if he can do it.
And by the way, Killer Lord, and anybody who's just getting here at the moment, if you're wondering how many matches are left, we just got started, like 9 matches left. It's like 6, 7, but mostly like 9. Computerson right now, HoneyBee trying to get all those punishes. John Cena looks like he is adapting though.
Yes, you are right on time, and right on time was that kick to Jax. He's gonna be gone for a while, but this combo is not going anywhere just yet. Oh, he didn't finish with the torpedo. I thought that was coming through, but look.
All right.
The gator roll it is.
Big overhead though, not gonna be quite connecting. Into the sky we go. HoneyBee, this should be enough to take the lead. Whatever John Cena does up next is up to fate. However, that Darius mix gonna be no good. John Cena once again backing up. More anti-gravity, Computerson, and he catches him!
Look at him smack Jax around right there. There's the run cancel again. Now's the time right here.
Oh, he had the win. John Cena's gonna know he had the win as well. Oh my goodness, this one is going crazy, Pewter. And the big splat. John Cena, you've got the lead. You've got to take this, and that's going to be it. That is going to be HoneyBee going down a 1-1 score. John Cena has his eyes on winners finals, and this one continuing to go crazy.
That is such a tough situation right there with that low health bar. With the anti-gravity right there, he opts to kick Jax away, and hopefully, I think he was hoping to get it off in time to up-block that anti-gravity, but no, the brutality is there, and just like that, John Cena ties it up.
And by the way, Akira in the building. We are all tied up to your point, Computerson, but now, who will officially take that lead? I see 100 people in the building, and now we've got to give them our money's worth. This is an $81 prize pool for the finale. Remember, nobody's getting paid out today. The top 2 in every single qualifier is going to be making that finale. HoneyBee, what you got for us, Computerson? Call it like you see it.
Change it to Movado right here, which I think, you know, obviously is going to give him more combo extensions as well. The Darius stuff was working to great effect in match 1, but you didn't see it doing much there in match 2. So let's see the adjustments.
All right, let's see him indeed. Movado going to be making him kiss right here and now. And all right, though, John Cena right now going to be getting dragged through the mud and thrown in towards the corner.
Great
is going to connect into the sky we go. And now HoneyBee, he is saying, I'm pissed. HoneyBee right now is going off, Pewter.
Great way to open up match 3 at 4:15, 4:14. The invisibility is immediately taken away, but the damage cannot be removed.
Indeed, it will not. Indeed. And now this is going to be all HoneyBee. He's going to be putting John Cena in trouble, and that is going to be the round. By the way, Takinada in the building. Ahilas, always a pleasure to see both of you. And now this is going to be HoneyBee officially in the lead. But the question is, Peter, can he maintain it?
Well, that was a pretty convincing one right there here, and yeah, let's see. He's on a roll right now. He's cooking, but the armor makes sure that that acid ball will not. Meanwhile, HoneyBee has other answers.
All right, HoneyBee, though, gonna be getting sniped right out of the sky. And yo, what's going on, Big Suit Ticks? I'm not bald, by the way. All right, slamming him back down. Jax on the docket as well. And now HoneyBee in a little bit of trouble. John Cena in the lead. Good stagger.
He's taking the lead. Jax causing some problems right there, waiting for him to return to action. But HoneyBee is going to take advantage of
the gator roll. That's a full punish, but no. A little bit slow. Keep in mind, these are cross-regional matches. You may see some stutters from time to time. Overall, it has been very clean. The back 3, no good. Good call out from Cena. However, HoneyBee, he needs one more. Can he get that back 3?
HoneyBee is a man without fear.
No!
He had the flawless blocks. Oh.
And what a set we see so far. By the way, the level up from John Cena has been absolutely crazy coming in this tournament, like the 28 seed. And right now he is looking to upset the number 4 seed in the form of HoneyBee.
Making some noise already. Quite impressive, and it would be quite a feather in the hat to take out HoneyBee here in this top 8. HoneyBee is trying to deny that opportunity.
All right, HoneyBee, he's got to go right now. John Cena, that's going to be a huge punish, but no, does not extend it. No measure for your pleasure. Solid grab, though. He's going to be getting tossed towards the corner. No, the Movado Mine!
Here we go. Get some invisibility going with that combo. Oh no, he couldn't quite get it right there, but he still maintains invisibility. Even though Jax ruins it right there, he still causes a problem.
What's going on, Big Diddle? Diddle, when are you coming through the Shark Tank, man? We got to see that Kenshi or that HomeLander in some action. Right now, this one is pretty knotted up. John Cena right now going to be getting a punishment in the form of that torpedo.
He's using that armored torpedo to great effect right there. Oh my.
John Cena, can he get the upset? Can he do this? He's surely gonna wake up with something. No, the overhead connects, Pewter. And that is absolutely going to be doing it. And now it is gonna be HoneyBee going up a 2-1 score. These guys are battling Pewter.
The big dog charged up overhead right there, finished it up. If anyone's kept clutch, it's Mr. HoneyBee. He knew that one is going to be crucial. Being up 2-1 is huge.
Hey, Computer, we got to talk about it. Cena has most certainly had his opportunities. But you know what? HoneyBee just clutching up at the right moments, that is going to be enough, and he needs just one more.
These have all been highly contested fights through and through. Some of the rounds have been a little bit more one-sided, but for the most part, this has been a highly competitive match. I don't think we're going to see a cameo change here from John Cena, but we have seen it in the past.
He's been playing just fine. And by the way, Tickle My Fancy, what's up, Mulholland as well? And guys, welcome to Shark Tank. This is going to be a top 32 qualifier. 16 events in total. The top 2 from every single one are going to be qualifying. And by the way, Gang Wolf, what's going on? Thank you so much for that follow. Computerson, call it like you see it.
You're lizard people.
Well, we know what John Cena wants the outcome of this one to be. He's trying to push a game 5, and of course HoneyBee's trying to deny that. He's been playing clean, and he's completely warmed up, as I'm sure Cena is. Eliminate Jax. Get him out of here. Smoke that cigar somewhere else, buddy.
All right, a big punish, though, a big step back, and a huge boot coming from Cena. And right now, he is dragging HoneyBee all the way to the corner, and he's getting a huge amount of damage.
Indeed, corner position as well, and Jax is back, but he immediately gets uppercutted by Reptile.
The damage from Cena. Can he give us that game 5, Pewter?
Oh my.
And by the way, what is this? We got Goomba Kung Fu coming through with our first sub of the day. Thank you so much, the community. Continuing to support. Computer, what have I missed?
Here comes Mr. HoneyBee on the verge of a huge comeback. He's not even going to need Fatal Blow. He's just going to finish it up with Movado. Now he's on set point.
It absolutely will be. HoneyBee needs just one more. John Cena. We are seeing the start to fall apart. By the way, I do need FireAxe and Herobrine. Get those invites sent out. And Goomba Kung Fu, thank you so much again for that sub. Everybody is going crazy.
Beautiful block right there by John Cena, leading to big damage. He opts to jump away rather than keep corner advantage.
Gonna be making him kiss by the looks of it. John Cena looking for his opportunity, but HoneyBee not providing them, not just yet.
I'm still baffled by that decision to just straight up back up to full screen, but hey, he's got the health advantage.
Oh my god, there's a full combo! Peterson, he went after the Jax, but Cena gonna take full advantage of that, and that is gonna be the round. And now Cena is only down by 1 round. Can he do this?
Big brain tech here I don't know about right now. But HoneyBee's trying to bring him in. I guess that is close, because that's what we want as Reptile. You want to be in their face.
All right, what do we got from here? John Cena in the lead, but it's going to be small. But you know what? People forget, chat. However, nice down 1 coming from HoneyBee, but it's going to be John Cena with the full response. Back 3. He goes for the torpedo. No punish.
Yeah, playing the distance game here. Pretty smart now. John Cena's kind of feeling this out. He's kind of adjusted his game plan right here. As has HoneyBee. He's been opting to eat that Jax ground pound instead of blocking the, or excuse me, instead of up blocking the anti-gravity.
It does appear so. By the way, Jake Davies, that's a name I've not seen in forever. How the hell you been? Welcome back to the fight night. It is Shark Tank and it is going down. Computerson, I think we're going to be going to a game 5 unless HoneyBee can do something right here and now.
Now that was beautiful counter play on that run through. It eliminated Jax and dodged the anti-gravity, but he's still got some good life to make up here, baby.
All right, the overhead not going to be quite paying off. HoneyBee, that's going to be the game. And Computerson and chat, we are going to a game number 5. Computerson, let these people know what's going on. Let everybody know that we need to see some emotes, and we need to see them now.
In a couple nail biters right here, John Cena brings it. Our first match in the top 8 is going all the way the full distance to a game 5 here.
All right.
What an exciting way to start it off.
Indeed, it is now or never. Who is going to be coming out on top, chat? Let us know you've got a pulse. Let us know you're here. And let's send this to our last and final one of the day. Who is moving onto those winners files? Let's go find out.
Interested to see if we have any cameo changes here for HoneyBee. It looks like he's going to stick with Movado. I would say that's a good choice. It's been working out pretty well. He was not able to get a shock trap down, one of those shock trap setups that we like to see in that last game 4. But here in game 5, it is go time.
Yes, you
All right,
are.
Chad,
You're
this will be the
lizard
last one between these guys. Who do you have winning it? If John Cena were to win this, this would be the upset of the tournament right here. HoneyBee, he's got to go the same. Can be said for Cena. And yo, Apple Pie King, what's going on?
This would be quite an upset indeed. The down 2 attempt did not work there, but the Jack's anti-gravity combo is so hard to defend.
All right, and these two, once again, going to be swinging from pillar to post. It is going to be John Cena trying to keep HoneyBee out. I do believe this is a matchup in PeaceMaker's favor, and John Cena has got to exploit that, and it looks like he's doing so right now.
It seems to be the way he's keeping distance, but here we go. This big combo provided by Movado, and full advantage taking HoneyBee. 328 in the corner. This is where you want to be as Reptile player.
He's trying to get that Movado back, and he's going to go airborne. However, John Cena says it is time to break away, Computerson.
That's perfect. Tell him to burn that meter. Now continue to get into his face. Oh, the up block is there, but the punish does not.
All right.
Just need that ground pound.
John Cena still in the lead. Can he maintain it? And that should be a punish, but no, not quite. Oh, that's a misinput out there, 100%. What do you got for a Cena? Stand 3 yet again. John Cena trying to take his turn back. What do you got? Solid grab. Is the Movado? It's going to be loose. He can't break.
That's the shock trap setup we needed with that air cancel.
Not like this.
Another
jump in. And that's gonna be it. He thought it was gonna kill. And that's HoneyBee with the lead.
That is the composure of a pro right there to block that and take it set point now.
And by the way, I want to give a huge shout out to Drakeo as well, dropping $4 in the Cash App. This is now an $85 season prize pool. And I want to make a note that all donations for Shark Tank go directly to the players for that finale. Drakeo, thank you so much again. And 2 times, most notably, coming before that. And Computer said, we have gotten our money's worth 100%. This match has been insane.
Absolutely. Much love to all the donors right here. And yeah, Reptile, the HoneyBee, that is working on a big lead, but looking to destroy some of that is John Cena. Instead, other answers here as HoneyBee. Jack's going to be out of the equation for a bit, and a big health advantage here.
HoneyBee's taking him for a ride. This might be inevitable right here. John Cena would need to go on a tear right here just to get this done, but HoneyBee not done it. That's going to be enough. HoneyBee with the 3-2 score, Computerson.
And the lizard man is eating right now, and HoneyBee is buzzing as well. Wow, what a way to finish off our first set of the top 8, babe.
That was an excellent match. All I gotta say is GG's to both. There is no shame on either side of the bracket there. HoneyBee moves to winners finals, where he is now gonna be 1 match away from qualifying for the finale. However, we still got a long ways to go, Computerson, and now we've gotta take you guys down on the other side of the bracket, show you what's going on. Computerson, are you enjoying yourself so far? Because I gotta say, I absolutely am.
100% I am. Great games to both right there. GG's indeed a hard-fought battle, and like I've said before earlier, a great way to kick off the top 8. And look at what we have in front of us next. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I gotta tell you guys what's going on. HoneyBee gonna be moving on to those winners finals, and it's gonna be none other than FireAxe and Herobrine going down. This is a rematch of the last Shark Tank, by the way. Herobrine most notably took out FireAxe. Let's go. And FireAxe, you already know the answer to that question. Let's get it sent your way.
All right, I'll be a little bit behind then.
All right, let's do the damn thing, chat. Let's get going and let's get rolling. These two trying to counterpick each other.
Oh, okay. I do like seeing a little character selection screen dance. That kind of brings you. It's like a nostalgia thing for me. Like when you're sitting down next to your friend and you're both like, I'm gonna pick this guy or I'm gonna pick this guy. What?
I would never entrust.
And by the way, Matthew, no. We don't get eggshell around here. But that's going to be Computers. And if you guys are wondering who that is on the mic, none other than Big Pewter. And now he's going to be a little bit delayed. But we've got this chat. FireAxe taking on Herobrine, who is going to be taking this immediately. Snipes him out of the sky. This Herobrine.
Wow, that's a great anti-air. Get rid of that ball roll quick. And here comes the fair train.
All right,
oh, no.
And now though this is gonna be FireAxe retaking that lead. This is gonna do some huge damage, Pewter. He is not joking around whatsoever. And yo, big salty besitos to you as well, Habibi. Right now, FireAxe and Herobrine, they are at each other's throats. Herobrine gonna get a big overhead. Okay,
Yeah.
All right, Herobrine trying to slice him with that Pharaoh, though. Got to break away. FireAxe right now is playing a perfect set. This is exactly how you want to get it done. And just jumping all out of orbit. Down one, not going to be any good, but that's going to be good. Will he spend the fatal? This is going to hurt. This is absolutely going to hurt. But wait, can he get it? Good flawless block from Young Skibbity. Double O, okay. These flawless blocks are going crazy. And Computerson right now, FireAxe still continuing to run away with this. But actually, Herobrine going to knot things up. Wait a minute.
It's a fantastic defense right
That's
there.
going to be wing. He's gonna have another chance here. Can he get this done? Big boot yet again. Herobrine has got to go. Overhead is gonna be enough. No, not quite. And a solid grab. That is gonna do it. FireAxe narrowly by a hair gonna take that first round.
Wow, looks like a highly contested match right there. Finishing up with a throw at that life lead, or that small of a life lead. Always risk, but the risks pay off.
All right, overhead yet again, and now Herobrine immediately going to be answering back. Hody in the chat as well. Killalord still enjoying his time here. Once again, guys, if you're just getting here, or if you've been here the entire time, we've had a hell of a night of fights. And now we've got to give you guys more and more. And now here comes Hero. Hey.
All right.
All right, and now look at this big, oh my God, the damage is really heating up right now from Herobrine, but FireAxe immediately gonna answer back just like that. And this is gonna be no bones about it though, more aerial pressure. And now the Lowhat, can he get the mix? No, he's got armor on the docket, Computerson. Okay.
Yeah, working on a big health lead right now is Herobrine. Looking to eliminate that, of course, is FireAxe here. But good defense on display. I am a little bit behind, but those sweep kicks are starting to work.
Oh, just throws it into the air. FireAxe can absolutely punish this, but wait! That's gonna be Herobrine knotting things up. I'm telling you guys, every single match today should be highly contested. And this is gonna be no exception. We just saw a game 5, and we might get to see another. Definitely looks to be shaping up for one. Let's go!
Yeah, one round apiece is already a hard-fought affair in this forest. This is a great stage for a great battle.
All right, by the way, I do need to let Bnder and Legenda know to be sure you guys are going to be here and be ready to go up next. And by the way, Doodle, great to see you again. You have not missed much. It was HoneyBee, by the way, who took it over John Cena in the last match. And now we've got our second match. Solid grab from Herobrine. Okay. And another solid grab.
Apologizing.
Bear returns.
All right, trying to wake him with buttons, but Herobrine immediately going to catch him. Right, double overhead, and still pushing on through, though. That is not going to be hitting, and that is going to be all FireAxe taking the lead.
What a great duck under the command string right there. Results in a huge combo there for
Nice, look at
FireAxe.
the damage coming from FireAxe. This is not going to be enough. He will need one more. All right, the Lowhat not quite in orbit, and another overhead. FireAxe, Herobrine is in trouble, but the overhead, spend the fatal blow. And the big crunch, is this gonna be enough? Going for the full optimal is Herobrine. And that's a full punish. No, it's not a punish, but that is gonna do it. Herobrine dropping the fatal blow, but FireAxe able to survive and takes the game. This one looks to be extremely close, Peter.
Smart usage of the low side right there to finish it up. And the swaggy-ass Mileena combo, yes, but I saw a very, very close match down to the bitter end, but ultimately FireAxe got the clutch factor as we've seen before.
All right, 100%. By the way, I see Doodle Combo in the building saying, does anybody want something from McDonald's? Get me the filet of fish if you can, or I'm trying to watch my finger. Some fish would be good. We were just talking about that, Computer.
Yeah, we were. I was just laughing about that this morning when you said they had fish back at Wiener Schnitzel, and I said, is that a music festival? And I thought you meant like the band Fish.
It is a hot dog place, man. It'll absolutely be destroying your bathroom, but at the same time, we've got to destroy these matches. Chat, let's get you to match number 2. Let's see who's going to be good to go.
I am done with caped villains.
I forgot that those existed because we don't have them here. So it got me all sorts of confused. But who's not confused? FireAxe is up on a 1-0 lead right now. Let's see what we got.
All right, by the way, Legenda and Bnder, make sure you guys are good to go. No matter how this set goes, you guys will be up next. Send those invites out a little bit early if you can. And Computer, can you take over for 1 minute?
Yeah, onto the right side of the screen right here is Herobrine to the tune of 401 damage and corner advantage. The throw is teched, however, needing to fight their way out and accomplishing so is FireAxe right now. The hat's on the floor and the tables have been turned. Corner advantage now belongs to FireAxe. Gonna keep it that way with the forward throw. Keeping up them health bars a bit. Gonna continue with the overhead, but it's denied, and then there's another back throw to switch sides again. Both players with a full meter. What are they gonna do with it? He gets another back throw. This guy's a madman. He's been tossing Mileena back and forth all set right now.
This should be close to the end of the round if Herobrine can secure it. And all right, the down 1 and now trying to retake their turn. FireAxe on roller skates at this point. The overhead not gonna connect. Herobrine with a grab, but we're gonna be tagging that.
Wow,
Overhead.
way to follow up.
And that's gonna be a full combo punish. Spend the fatal blow. He's got metered. He should spend it, and he absolutely will, Pewter. This is still gonna favor Herobrine in this situation.
You're about that even, you might as well break right there, because every round is crucial at this point.
Got the command grab, and that's gonna be enough. Herobrine with the late game theatrics, and that is going to do it. This HomeLander is no joke.
Great display of composure right there. After after cracking all of his meter away, still stayed, kept the distance game a little bit, had a good counter play, and now look at taking full advantage. Oh my goodness, he was not expecting that. Neither was I.
All right, and now Herobrine is really starting the game, really starting to pour it on FireAxe. This Mileena is in trouble, crunching the neck, and here comes the Farah.
Big time, and a huge health lead. Has taken barely any damage. As I say that, I have cursed Herobrine, but now there's another back throw. Yet again, we've seen so many of those during this match. This one's gonna be all Herobrine.
Oh, that should be guaranteed. This should be guaranteed at this point. He goes for broke, but that's not gonna be enough. Herobrine with an instant punish, and there's the big slam down. A 1-1 score. Computerson, the matches today have been super close, and I have a feeling like that is gonna absolutely hold on up.
Yeah, the metronome really swung the other way in the favor of Herobrine right there, tying it up 1-0 in a pretty convincing fashion. Now, we know how much damage each of these characters pile up. Now we're at a 1-3. These players are going to power up. They've felt each other out a little bit.
Indeed, they have 110%, and now it is time to see what FireAxe is going to answer back with. By the way, Weddy in the building, great to see you. Ballad in the chat as well, and so many more. I have a feeling like everybody is enjoying this content, and I got to say, I am as well. We got front row seats, Pewter.
I'm certainly enjoying it, certainly am. And oh, look at it, but not enjoying the Mileena pick anymore as FireAxe as we move on to Sindel and Tremor, everybody's favorite pairing. Tremor always providing great assistance.
Indeed, let's get it, chat. Let's see if FireAxe, on his main character, the Sindel, the best Sindel in the game, is going to be able to get this done. Let's go, computer, and let's call it like we see it.
No arguments there whatsoever right now. Doing a little mid-screen dance. Oh, the laser ultimately gets first blow. And that's considered a punish, too. Funny stuff. Anyways, the throw is denied.
We got the Quan God Grug in the chat. What's going on, my goat? How you been? And right now, FireAxe with a 4-1, not going to be letting that, but goes up into the air. The Tremor, we rarely see him use that setup. And now we are going crashing down back to Earth, Peter.
The Tremor launch up provided 305 damage, but look at, in return right here, Herobrine has had an answer. He's got, oh, you got 305? I got about 409. What's up with that? One of my favorite Beach Boys songs.
And by the way, Herobrine, not a player we see too often, usually only here for the season formats, and they are making it known. Their presence is well respected. The 2-4-4 not gonna be hitting, but the raw screen, can he catch him? Yes! Yeah,
the scream is big. The Tremor is forcing the breakaway. I'm not mad at that breaker right there. Not mad a bit.
And all right, Herobrine, he's trying to time this right. The forward one, no good. The low, that's gonna be the round. Herobrine is gaming, and that is gonna be all she wrote, Pewter.
Wow, beautiful, fearless play by Herobrine. He just walks right in, immediately blocks the forward one, and then gets the low into fair to clutch it up. Great play. Man has no fear.
We are blowing out those eardrums, and we are moving and gets to the remix. FireAxe is gonna have a gigantic lead, and look at the damage, Peter, only adding up from here.
Wow, what a response. Look at all that red on the health bar, 479. That one stings big time, and so does that. Big screen advantage. Hasn't even taken any damage.
And if you guys are wondering what Shark Tank is, it is a top 2 qualifier. 32 players in total for that season finale. What you see right there, the season prize pool. That is what it is going to be when it is all said and done. Remember, only the top 2 get to qualify, so you got to make that run. And right now, FireAxe, can he get the remix? No, but he does have a huge health lead. Nice low!
Trying to fuzzy just a little bit of his time, but still only 25 health left for HomeLander right here.
There's no way he brings it back. He's got breaker. Wait. And just not doing much, but a good flaw spot coming from Hero. You gotta break if you're FireAxe.
Yeah, you do. You want to take this round and you do with the projectile right there. Still a full bar though for Herobrine.
And all right, Computerson, we are all tied up yet again. Neither player has been able to pull away successfully. Who is going to take the lead here? Doesn't get the mix. Solid defense coming again from Herobrine. 4-1.
There's been quite a back and forth going on in this matchup, and it continues that trend right now with Herobrine taking a big left side corner carry. Not too much damage, but
Herobrine with the leap of FireAxe with a manly grab on wake up. Forward one gonna be no good. Down one will be successful. And all right, the miss on the grab. Here comes Hero with the lead.
Fantastic duck, a full stick of butter too. Probably not gonna spend any of it. You don't even need to. Just keep it for a breakaway.
FireAxe on the return will absolutely, and now Herobrine starting to use that meter, and Herobrine officially with the lead. And all right, needs a little bit more. Can FireAxe close the distance? 48 seconds left on the docket.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage to be made up, but you know that could be made up in quite a hurry with Sindel. FireAxe trying to get in, being denied that opportunity.
He got him.
Oh, the projectile to the face gives him one. He hovers through.
He nails him. He's got to find a way to spend that fatal blow. Keep in mind, Herobrine does have meter. Doesn't get the remix. Herobrine in some good position still.
Yeah, good defense right there after the reset attempt. Even though Tremor is there, try to ruin your pants, puts on the vest.
Forward one. And right now, FireAxe, he's in trouble. There's 18 seconds left. The zoning is going to favor none other than FireAxe, though. Can he nail him one more? Herobrine still trying to zone. Trying to go aerial. What is it? That's going to be it! Herobrine takes a 2-1 score! What was that?
We end up in a full screen war at the end with both players at 0.1 health. The genius move to fly up and do the down laser by Herobrine. What did I just witness, buddy?
I'll tell you what you witnessed. That was pure cinema. Look at the health bars, chat, if you can. Look at that. He needed to snipe him, and he absolutely got him. That's going to be enough.
Both at 0.1. Literally both are at 0.1 before HomeLander got to the ground with a crouching laser.
All right, well, Herobrine continues to answer Computer Sin, and now FireAxe needs to find an answer to get us to that game number 5. Send Planetinos in the chat as well. And all right, Herobrine, what you got for us, Computer Sin? It is going to be FireAxe coming out with the same loadout. He needs to get us to that game 5 if he has any hopes of meeting HoneyBee in those winners finals.
I would stick with the loadout just the same. I agree with this decision right here. That one was literally 0.1 to 0.1 health. I don't think you can get closer than that, baby.
You cannot. You most certainly cannot.
I don't think it's actually possible. They can't get lower than that.
And Sab-Zero, great to see you in the chat, by the way. And Doodle, of course, I cannot let you guys sit there with those bad graphics. We got to fix them up. And now FireAxe trying to fix up this game. Lux James in the chat hanging out with us. It is a full house here, Pewter.
We saw FireAxe in the chat, pretty mad about that, and his gameplay is reflecting it right now as he takes advantage with a good first combo. Ooh, but now he's gonna eat some. He's gotta play some defense. Look at that response.
And by the way, Herobrine is spending that meter like it is candy, absolutely shattering FireAxe's health bar. But now here comes Young Skibbity, and he's gonna have a gigantic life lead. Cannot get the remix though.
Yeah, use that armored wake up right now, but listen, nice. Now FireAxe sitting on a full stick of butter. Does he crack it now? No, he's gonna eat this damage. He chooses to save the meter right here. Because it's not gonna do that much damage anyways. 215 is not bad.
No, that's a full combo, Peter said. He's not gonna be able to win it with this. He will need one more mix. That cameo is loaded. What do you got for us, FireAxe? He's gonna spend the fatal blow, and he gets nailed! No!
He couldn't quite get there in time, and the armor frames were there, so the laser's gonna hit. This is not going to kill right here. Big scramble time coming up.
He's alive, but just barely, and he's got eye lasers. He's got meter, and that it's gonna be Herobrine going on set point. What are we witnessing? The Clutch King in the form of Herobrine.
I think Herobrine anticipated he might wake up with a projectile, and again, he wins the projectile war at the end of a round for the second consecutive time. But here's an answer back from FireAxe.
And I gotta tell you guys 100%, FireAxe is pissed. You can just straight up tell from the gameplay. He knows he's gotta hustle, but he cannot get reckless, Peter. He's gotta keep moving forward.
He wants to get in, he wants to keep this corner right here, and it's gonna be tough though, because the defense is in that command grab into Farah. Look at the side switch with the greatest of ease.
And we just gotta call it like it is. Herobrine is playing incredible. FireAxe, though, he's not down by too much. He needs just one more to send this to a game 5. Herobrine right now is gaming, but that's gonna be the mix.
There was his opening, but he had to force the break. Now he does not want to get into the projectile game again. I think he fell into a bad habit doing that before. It was not working in his favor, and neither is his combo.
All right, Herobrine, this is once again a rematch of the last Shark Tank that went place off screen. Herobrine did take the win, and FireAxe says, let me get my get back real quick. Gets the mix, and this should be the round 110%, computer. Wait, no. Hang on. There's no way. There's no way.
Oh. Don't let him do it to you again, and he will not. He will clean it up with the forward 4. That one had me sitting on the edge of my seat. Again, I think we are in for another treat here.
All right, computers, and it is going to be FireAxe, who is only down by 1 round. Herobrine, what you got for us? Getting mixed, though, immediately to start off the round. There's no way we get 2 game 5s back-to-back. I will not allow it, Peterson.
Oh, FireAxe might defy your ruling right here because he wants a game 5, and he's 1 round away from achieving it.
And that is gonna hurt. Absolutely. The overhead connects as well. Herobrine's going crazy.
Oh, he was just a little bit too far away to make a big connection off the fair right here, but still working on a decent health advantage. Not any longer. FireAxe with big return fire.
All right, and FireAxe once again gonna take the lead, but you have a feeling like Herobrine is gonna make something happen here. But wait a minute though, gets the mix, but kind of drops it. And now here comes Hero.
He's gonna put on his nice little coat here.
That should be a punish, but wait, that's FireAxe! And now it is gonna be all Herobrine spending that meter. He needs to go. The duck! And wait a minute, you gotta break. Now we're in equal position here. FireAxe with the lead. Can he send it to that game 5? Herobrine, what do you got for us? The overhead, no, that's a punish. And computers and we are heading to a game number 5.
And in style indeed, yes, for the second consecutive set of this top 8, we have a game 5, and the patience on display right there with FireAxe just standing calmly on the left side of the screen waiting for his opening, and once it was there, pop, the trigger pulled. Game 5 we are.
And you can see FireAxe in the chat saying, please just let this set be over. But at the same time, chat, I need to see every single emote you guys can think of. Let us know you are here and let us know who you want to win. Computerson, game number 5. We're going into overtime today. Some of the best matches we have seen in recent memory. Let's go.
What better way to start a top 8 than back-to-back game 5s right here? There's no hesitation, I believe, on the side of Herobrine. Why would there be? Farah and HomeLander, the scariest pairing in all of the land.
Whoops, got the wrong one there, but we got the right one right here, chat. Let's send it your way. The last one, Computerson. Call it like you see it. Like I said, we got those first row seats. Let's get going.
We're staring down the stage selection screen. Ooh, what's it gonna be? You guys gonna go to the mansion? Gonna go to the tea garden? The tea house?
So much as lift a finger against our world.
By the way, Legenda, if you are in the chat, go ahead and send out an invite, please, and thank you, because you guys will be up next no matter what. Invite you and Abo. Do not start until my co-host gets here, and welcome everybody just tuning in. I give you game number 5 of set number 2. The winner of this takes on HoneyBee.
Starting it off with the throw is FireAxe right here. Gonna use Tremor as the meat shield right there, and the Scream's gonna provide a lot of damage here.
Oh, the drop though coming from Young Skibbity, and that's gonna be an immediate pickup. And now a giant lead coming from FireAxe.
A very rare incomplete combo there by FireAxe, but nonetheless, it does not deter him.
Solid grab, he woke up with a manly grab.
Yet another back throw. Another one.
What are these grabs? FireAxe, he's got condition, and that's gonna be some serious damage. There's no way he spends that fatal blow. I don't believe he will.
He does not. He might have if he didn't drop that, but I think he would have saved it anyways. All right, Tremor providing security there off the screen, but there's another throw. This guy's a lunatic.
That's gonna be the round 110%, but wait, he breaks away. I forgot about the meter. People forget, man. And all right, Herobrine in a very good position, trying to catch FireAxe out of the air, and he will. Overhead. And this should be enough. Wait, no, he's gonna break now. And he's got the eye lasers. What do we do from here? Oh my goodness, getting sniped. And it gets him out of the air again. Significant iron with our second sub of the day. Herobrine with the lead. He is 1 round away from going to winners finals.
We have seen how tough it has been for FireAxe when it comes down to a full screen war at the end. It's basically been an exercise in futility because he's a variety of projectiles over there on the side of HomeLander, and he can throw Farah at you as we've seen. Oh, not the quadruple kick.
And by the way, La Reaper coming through with our 3rd sub of the day. Thank you so much, everybody coming through. Herobrine is taking it to FireAxe.
Victories all over the place as we approach a hype train, but look at
this is close. Herobrine's on the verge. Can he put him away?
This guy has no recover. He will back throw your dog if he has to. He doesn't care.
And the Payonator coming through with our 4th sub of the day. A mad scientist as well. Shattering our sub goal. Can FireAxe do this? Thank you guys all so much for the love. Payonator, thank you, and mad scientist. You know it's nothing but love. We love you guys. But wait a minute. Spend the fatal blow, FireAxe. Can he bring this back? He's got to let it loose, Computerson.
He absolutely has to. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's going to let it rip here. He's going to gamble on getting another opening. And he's only got 38 now. Do not play this game again. Do not get into the projectile war.
He catches him out of the air. And that is going to be Herobrine with a 3-2 score. He has been nailing with that Farah Computerson. And it led to something great. Him in winners finals as we go on a level 2 hype train. The best community. And we are seeing some of the best players in the entire world. Showing that MK1 is still alive.
Indeed it is, but no longer is FireAxe. He will be going down to the lower bracket, and that is the 3rd round in the set we've seen kind of end in a long-distance war, and I think that's much to the game plan, the late game plan of Herobrine.
We got to call it like we saw. Herobrine played an exceptional set. FireAxe, he most certainly had his moments, but now he is, to your point, going to have to go down to that lower bracket and show us how it's done. But chat and Computerson, I need you guys to take a walk with me so we can see this bracket. This thing is shaping up demonically because with that performance, it is going to be none other than Herobrine going to winners finals. We will see that match in just a little bit. However, we've got to clean up things downstairs where it will be. Now FireAxe dropping down to the lower side of the bracket. We have no idea how this is going to look, but you know what, Computerson? I am very much interested. Coming up next is going to be Bnder taking on Legenda. Computerson, it's a full top 8 from start to finish. Are you ready? Set number 3, losers. Round 1. Let's get it. Let's send it your way. By the way, chat, a full 32-man bracket. You are simply seeing the top 8, and you know what, Computerson? Can never be mad at that. Let's get it.
Not mad one bit. Another thing I'm not mad at is seeing Rain versus Reptile. I am kind of mad at those stupid elf shoes, but that's neither here nor there. Here we go. Big start. Elf shoes or not. Gator Triss is going. Abo is on the raw.
All right, Abo right now is cooking. Legenda is in some trouble right now. And by the way, a lot of Reptile gameplay in a top 8 of a super stack tournament just goes to show that this character is super viable. Abo is rolling away with this, and Computerson, that is going to be enough.
Proof is in the pudding right there as he brings it all in a pretty quick fashion there. 25-second round. That's a speed one.
And Apple, by the way, he's making his stream debut today. We've never had him on, but right now he is looking good, not showing any nerves. And by the way, I do just have to say a huge shout out to this community. We're on a level 2 hype train. Almost $100 raised for that season finale. Thank you guys all so much. And nothing but love from here at the Fight Night. Computers, you are crushing it on the mic. All systems go, baby.
I'm doing my best. Both these characters now got full meter. What's going to happen? Life advantage for Abo. I've never seen him before this, but he is showing out a great effect. Look at that. Dodges right under the Rain God, and he's going to get a full combo here. He's got a lot of meters spent. What does he do with it? He saves it.
And we might have one of the best Reptile, 2 of the best Reptiles in the entire game in the bracket, in the form of HoneyBee and Abo. Right now, Legenda going to be getting sent sideways. This should be enough. Spend the fatal blow.
He lets it rip, and there's no breakaway in sight. That is going to clean it up. He's going to go up 1-0 right now. Holy Hannah, what a great debut for Abo here.
By the way, Spawn saying, is this the laggy Takeda? I don't know, man. We see a Reptile coming out of him, and this should be enough. And that is going to be all Abo, by the way. Absolutely going crazy. Is he going to bag, actually? Oh, my goodness. He kind of thought about it for a minute. Did you see that, Computer?
Is that like a half bag? Is that like a little half bag?
I don't know what it is.
That's a nickel bag. That's what that is.
We'll call it a half bag right here and now, chat. Either way, that is going to be us getting to game number 2 where Abo right now, all systems go, saying, you know what, Vape, there were 2 game 5s. We're not letting this get to a game 5. I'm going to clean this up now.
Yeah, it was either a dime bag or a nickel bag. That was funny, though. Up 1-0 here. Let's see what the response is now.
And all right, let's get it, chat. By the way, JigKeg, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And guys, thank you all so much for supporting the event. We have been going absolutely crazy, getting some of the best matches of the day. And now it's time for Legenda to see if he can answer back.
Let's indeed see what his retort will be right here. And yeah, the second Reptile of the day, and also using Darius as HoneyBee was in the first match before he switched. But now, continuing the momentum right here, piling it on his Abo, trying to go invisible. Nullified by Rain God. Oh, look at that patience. He just ducks right under that attempt.
Platinum, if you can, that would be a huge help, please, and thank you. Up to the sky we go as Abo right now. By the way, Spawn can probably fill me in. Abo's from the Middle East, correct? Remember, this event is open to the Middle East, North America, and of course, Europe. Right now, though, Abo again coming through with the Gator roll. Solid overhead shot.
Darius is in the back, and on the left side of the screen, you can't always see what he's up to, but now he's just up to putting you back, making sure you're on that left side of the screen. Tail whip, there's the clip. Bring it up, left side.
And all right, Shutter filling me in, saying yes, he is going to be coming from the Middle East. All right, and a Legenda, of course, coming out of Russia, I do believe, or somewhere in the CIS region. However, right now, this is going to be a big combo starter coming from Legenda. That back 3 going to be there for days.
Okay, he's got the crumple here. He's going to put down the swerve.
All right, down 1. And by the way, Randy, Lady, Corey, Trevor, what's going on, man? Always a pleasure to see you in the house. Coming through those Randy emotes, I can appreciate that. But right now, Legenda in the lead. Can he take this? Nice punish again with the Janet.
All right, he's going to provide him an opportunity. He's going for the set play there. He's too far away to get more damage. He's keen to that Darius armored wake up. Does not let it affect him. Now he's got a big life advantage himself.
Oh, the solid grab. Legenda is answering back. And Computers, I love these matches. The top 8 of the bracket has absolutely delivered. By the way, coming up next, you guys are not going to want to miss this. Germik taking on Amirsam. And you know what? I need a couple copy pastas whenever Germik shows up.
We all love this. So, all right, Rain God again gets a safe jump in here. This time, the swing and armor of Darius connects.
Oh, what a punish coming from Legenda! He sniped him perfectly, the roundhouse kick, and now corner bound goes Abo!
Good stuff right there. He could have got more damage. He went for the set play. Didn't work this time. People rarely fall for that. Now he's going to go up.
All right, slams him back down. Legenda with a significant lead. Can he tie this bad boy up? That's what we all want to see. And he is one hit away. Can he finish this combo? What is the reset going to look like? And that's going to be it, Chad!
What a great fake out right there. Oh, swing.
And Legenda coming through with his best Happy Gilmore impression, and I can appreciate that, Computerson. And now we've got to head to that next match. Abo getting knocked down a peg. It looked to be all him in game number 1. Solid adjustments coming from Legenda.
Wow, indeed. Could have said it better right there. What a clutch up by Rain. Using so much of the air-to-air Rain God confirms. That was sick stuff.
He is absolutely going to be sharpening up, but now we've got to see if Abo can return the favor, chat. And do we get a third game 5? Right now we are all tied up. No sweeps today.
Janet Cage.
Indeed. And excuse me, I was calling him Sloyson just because of what I saw in the bracket. It is Legenda. Okay.
Honestly, Computerson, I don't care. Let's go.
All right, here we are. Game 3. The Rain skin is total drip. I cannot say the same about the Reptile skin, but looking to answer back is Abo skin regardless. There's a trade right there to round start. Darius still lurking around. Nah, he got knocked away. He's scared.
All right, though. A giant lead right now coming from Abo, who does not want to lose any time here. Keep in mind, all these gentlemen have made a top 8, and you will see him on that graphic in the Discord later. However, right now, Legenda immediately answering back, getting a bit of a download on Abo by the looks of it.
16 in the set play right there, maintaining with the corner. But Gator Roll armor my way out of there. Darius back providing other hijinks, forcing a breakaway. Get rid of some of that damage.
Oh, he gets the launcher! And that's a full combo coming from Legenda. A giant lead. Can Abo do anything to stop this rain? Gets shimmied again! And that could be close. Abo gonna break away. He's gotta find a way to that fatal blow, Computerson. Back 3 is no good. And that's gonna be the round. Legenda officially takes the lead.
How many times have we seen him confirm off the jump 3, whether it's straight into Rain God or just a simple ground string like that? Wow, he's got layers to this shit.
He's got layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. And now here comes Abo answering with a layer of his own. Sky High Technology sponsored by the Reptile to my right.
Oh yeah, there was some good things. Oh, he tried to do the run, but it was denied by, I believe that was down 2, or excuse me, down 1. Rain God in effect again. He was a little bit too far away to confirm that.
All right, though, we got the big splash coming. This Reptile showing that water beats acid, at least in this situation. Back 3 city, but Legenda is playing dominantly right now. Gotta call it like we see it. Oh, good launcher again.
Fantastic defense there on the cross-up attempt. This time he doesn't lay down the pool. He decides to get in it for the jump 3.
That should be a punish if he can get there in time, but no, not quite. The jump, the invisible jump to stand 3 coming from Abo. And yo, King Donnie, what's going on?
Abo with the big clap. He knows he wants this. Do not want to go down 2-1. Of course, nobody does. But look at, he's going to try to rush in.
That's a punish. No, he doesn't get it in time. Legenda's going to take it. That should 100%. No, wait, no, he's not dead. He's going to barely be alive.
This is going to be a tough one. This is cracking to go. Either way, it'll be close. Actually, I think you're right. I don't think this deletes it. Now it's decision time.
All right, slams him back down. What do you got for us, Abo? Going for the armor, going for the Darius, but that's going to be a punish. And now that is going to be the round. The dive bomb coming from upstairs. And Abo ties us up. Computerson, what have we done today to get blessed with such amazing matches?
Don't know. I guess we've just been good all year. Who knows? The elf is making his toys in the workshop right now, but he's getting kicked in the face instead. Air to air, another crumple opportunity. Set play again.
And by the way, King Donnie eyeing that prize pool. Yes, it is an $85 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to it, you can do so right here. Remember, it goes to the season finale, and all these players get to fight for it. And yo, what's going on, Big New York in the chat? Back 3, the double back 3, and that's Legenda. No, he needs one more. There's no way Abo brings us back. He would have to be perfect. Can he do it? Legenda getting sent sideways.
Oh, the armor from Darius. Darius still lurking around on the left. Let him do that big back 2 attempt.
Wait a minute. The jump, that's
one away.
He needs one more. Can Abo do this? There's no way, right? Oh, that is not what the doctor ordered. He tried to rush into those DMs. Not going to be good enough. And Legenda going to take that lead. 2-1 going to be your score, Computerson. These sets have been going crazy.
Absolutely. The hot start continues right there. And quick on the draw to hit that R2 button. As Abo went in for that rush, just countered, blocked, simple down 1 to clean it up because he had the comeback on his way, well on its way there.
All right. Well, we will see if Abo can do anything to stop Legenda, who has won 2 straight at this point. All the confidence in the world for XRO's Legenda. Let's get it, chat, and let's see. Do we get a potential switch? No. Coming out with the same loadout.
Janet Cage.
Confidence remains. Yeah, that first one looked like a speed run there by Abo, and then all of a sudden Legenda switched into his whole new gear, taking the next 2 matches, looking to push it to game 5. Of course, is Abo, and it would be our 3rd consecutive. Let's see if he can do it.
Great to see everybody in chat. By the way, Amirsam, I see you hanging out with us. Be sure to send an invite to me and Germik as soon as this set looks like it's over. By the way, do not go on AFK until my co-host gets there, please and thank you. But we got to talk about it. Legenda got absolutely ran over in that first match, and now he has answered back in very, very good fashion.
Yeah, Legenda clipping back real hard. All right, he's got to take the throw here. He's going to get a Janet combo out of it. He's going to be too far away or too close to the crumple. But now he's got ideas.
Oh, the back 3 coming from Abo, and he's gonna send him skybound. Actually, just a bit of a side switch here. Abo with the lead, can he maintain it?
Yeah, it weird space. Good stuff right there, forcing the breakaway.
All right, we are rolling, we are going, chat. Abo, does he have the technology to send this one home? Or is Legenda gonna continue to pull away? That was a full combo starter, by the way.
Good stuff getting rid of Janet there. He's got a full bar too.
Solid grab.
He's got the health lead is slowly going away. Janet, it's kind of weird spacing, so we can't get the crumple. 189 after throw though, nothing to sneak.
Oh my goodness, he gets shimmy, trying to shimmy him. The back 3 is no good, but the Janet is, and he gets shimmied. That should be the round, but Abo gonna break away.
Yeah, I can agree with that breakaway because he's still 1 touch away right here, so it could totally be worth it, and he has the confidence, so I'm with it.
Back 3 again, that's gonna be the round! Legenda with just the neutral jump, and now Abo is seeing his tournament run potentially come to an end!
You've seen neutral jump and forward jump 3s do so much damage and work there for Legenda right now. Continuing again with the throw combos we're known to see from Janet.
All right, though, we got Waterworks on full display, Computerson, and now Legenda trying to polish off this set. Abo, if he's gonna go, now is the time. Legenda immediately entering back with some armor.
Yeah, 109 armor on wake up, not too bad. Oh, misses with the crumple. This time, Gem, there's another jump to be confirmed doing work. 217 in the corner. We'll take that anyway, days of rain.
Legenda, this should be close to being enough. Abo with his last breakaway.
Big mountain to climb right here for Abo.
Big combo. And you might want to consider spinning that fatal blow, Computerson. What is going to be the tail of the tape? Turning invisible. Where's the armor from Legenda? Does he spend it? No, he's going to get hit. Is he going to break? And he absolutely has to. You cannot get hit by this. Legenda takes it.
I don't know if that was intentional or if he had, if Janet got hurt. No, Janet's available, so I'm not sure what happened there. If he just wants to tank the damage, but he's got the confidence right here because he's
gonna have
got
all the meter.
Bar.
The low is gonna take it, and this should be the round. Legenda goes down. Computerson Abo is only down by 1 round. Why would Legenda not break away?
Abo is staying alive. I don't know if that was a business decision or if that was just a mistake. I can't tell, but either way, we're 1 round away from a game 5. Abo's trying to clinch that up. Great throw tank.
Abo right now, he's in a very good position. Legenda, none of that meter is there. Now the projectile, the waterworks, and now a full combo. Abo with the lead. There's no way we get a 3rd game 5. I will not believe it. I'm not going to allow it.
That was insane bravery right there. Wait up.
He catches him! And now Abo is going insane. Legenda's got to go.
Abo has his own jump reconfirm right there into invisibility, but he didn't get enough juice out of it, and he can't get an opening here out of Legenda yet.
The jump! That's a full combo! Abo is on the verge! There's no way! Legenda is watching this life lead slip away! And this one more is gonna be enough! What is it gonna be? And Abo sends us to a game number 5!
Another one, a 3rd one, invisible brutality right there. Babe, can you believe it? Can you believe it?
How are we getting the craziest matches of the entire day at 9 a.m. in the morning, California time? Absolutely crazy, chat. And by the way, HoneyBee enjoying this Reptile action. All of them are in the chat as well. All of them are, cannot wait for Friday. Gonna be absolutely crazy. Chat, what Kurzum is saying, I echo 1,000 times. Make some noise. Let us know you are here. These players have been going insane.
What an effort right there by Abo to bring it to game 5. The invisible brute, when you see the Reptile finally becoming visible, he's rubbing his tummy. You know why? Because he wants to eat. And this crowd, we are all eating right now. We are all eating right now this game 5.
Ancient One in the building, great to see you. And by the way, Killface in the chat. Guys, make some noise. Let us know you are here. Who is going to be moving on and who is going to be going home? Computerson, of course. Call it like you see it. Let's go.
all been fired so far. This one continues that trend right now, and continuing his trend from the last match now is Abo with a nice combo to open things up.
I have to agree with what Chad is saying. They are saying these are some of the best matches you could ask for. And who am I to disagree? By the way, coming up next, Germik and Amirsam. Make sure you guys are good to go. You can get those invites sent out right now, by the way, because we will be coming your way next. And now look at the damage right now coming from Abo. Legenda, he was so close to already moving on. Nice jump. That's a full punish.
Indeed he was. There's that overhead starter. We haven't seen him use it that much, but there it's worked into great effect right here. A couple opportunity. He's going to back up for the set play. Already got through 78 damage.
Wait, is he going to spin the fatal blow? Is he going to spin it? Yes, he will. I don't know if this is going to kill. Crime Rider in the chat. What's going on, my goat?
That is certain death right there.
That is
He's going to go on the set point. Oh my, it is. Yeah, it's so crazy the layers he's played. You wait until game 5 to do the forward 3. He only did it once on the Kara cancel. That time he actually did the string. Genius shit.
Computerson, who said this game is dead? Who said it? Besides all of us. At the same time, we gotta keep it moving. These players right now are going crazy. Legenda finding himself back in the lead. That's a huge combo. Abo does not have the meter to break.
I'm dead. If anyone's dead, I'm dead. There's 391 in a set play right here. Trying to make sure he is dead is Legenda. But no, there was a counter. Forces the breakaway right there. Abo needs to find a way in.
And all right, we are having a great time. Crime Rider enjoying to see how great the players are. And Salty giving us some besitos, and I can appreciate that a ton. Legenda trying to polish this off. Does Abo have anything left in the tank?
Good defense right there, but it didn't work for very much longer as Darius came into play, causing confusion. A full stick of butter here for Abo, and a health advantage.
All right, back 3 gonna be no good. The down 1 gonna be no good, and now Abo with a significant lead, but Legenda, he has a character, he has a cameo that can get rid of that in a heartbeat. All right, Abo's still sitting on that meter. Will he spend it? The water bubble, the overhead, you gotta break. Abo's gotta break.
Oh my, yeah, indeed, they're about even. No, he's got
This
the
should be
cover
enough.
here.
This should be enough, and chat. That is gonna be Legenda getting it done, moving on to the top 6 of this bracket and doing it in style. What a set we just saw. Computers, give me your thoughts.
Oh, a fantastic fight right there. Game 5, kind of like the first round is so close, and then final round right there just turned it up. Did Legenda. Wow, what a set. I'd never seen Abo fight before, but I'm a big fan right there. That gave us our money's worth, let me tell you.
What a great set, but you know what, Chad? We cannot stop. There's still so many more matches to give you today. This is a bit of a marathon. However, with that result, Abo, thank you so much for playing. It will be none other than Legenda moving on. He's got himself a date with FireAxe. Cannot wait to see how that is going to go. That's coming up, by the way, after our next match. So coming up next, Chad, is going to be the one, the only, Germik, taking on Amirsam. Invites have been sent out. Computerson, I'm going to be inviting you as well. Are you ready for this?
Love to see it. Love to see it. Thank you so much. Look at the prize pool. Continue to rise for this awesome event you're throwing for us in the community, baby.
Hey, man, all I can say is there's 14 more qualifiers after that. Crime Rider, thank you so much. It does mean a ton. And, Chad, I need those C's, and I need them now. But now, we gotta give Crime Rider his money's worth. We've got to get to that match.
2 new characters that we have not seen yet today on the screen. We got Johnny Cage, and I believe we got Noob Saibot here, or is that Germik? I can never tell sometimes on the character selection or on this showdown screen.
Oh, Germik, a Noob Saibot made 100% one of the best noobs in this game.
Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? What am I talking about?
All right, let's do it, chat. By the way, after this match will be FireAxe taking on Legenda. Make sure those invites are locked and loaded. Let's get it, chat. But now, we've got some business to attend to here. Let's see what Germik can do against CS's own Amirsam.
All right, in the form of an overhead kick, it's an opening right there, but good defense on display. Who's your best friend? Tremor. But the throw tech is my best friend.
All right, computers, can you take over for 1 quick second, please, and thank you.
Germik shuts him down the portal. Gonna get the throw to end, set up another one, but the throw is whiffed. Beautiful duck right there. Here comes Amirsam. Gonna be a big corner carry anytime you get hit by a Johnny combo. Get the nut punch, safe jump in. Corner advantage. Yeah, I will take that. Thank you very much. He's gonna keep it going. Big block strings here in effect. Great defense, great patience, leads to a nice punish and a side switch from Germik.
All right, Germik in the lead right now, though. Amirsam, he has a character who can absolutely deplete that health bar with one flick of the wrist. The overhead. What do you got for us now, Amirsam? A double overhead. And Germik trying to get that shimmy neutron. But here comes Amir. One combo right now can end this. He's looking for it, but Germik on the verge. Amirsam, he's still playing steady, but that's going to be enough.
Germik cleaning it up right there. He denied the jump in 3 attempt previously by Amirsam. And now he's up 1-0. See if he continues the rampage. The momentum does. It remains.
And all right, by the way, I gotta talk to this community for 1 second, guys. Thank you so much again for the support. That season prize pool is now in the triple digits. And most notably, coming today from 2 times and from Crime Rider, we cannot thank you enough. But now, Computerson, we've got to give them their money's worth. And it appears that Germik and Amirsam are gonna do just that.
Fighting back right here is Amirsam. There's a tremendous shimmy forcing the breakaway. He's still got stage advantage. He's got to play some defense, though. Look at, there's the pause block, giving the opportunity. I'm going to jump up, forward throw. Let's reset, slow things down a little bit.
All right, Germik, though, going to be trying to get that lead back right now. Is continuing to pepper Amirsam. A solid grab. Is the cameo going to get involved? No, not just yet. Still trying to look for it. Overhead is good, and there's the cameo. This could be the beginning of the end. Germik is slowly pulling away.
Janet in conjunction with the down 3. That was kind of an evil combination. Now putting on the armored vest is Johnny Cage. He's at low health right now. One combo can do it though, babe. He's trying to
some
get
of
in.
the best players, man, and these are some of the biggest fan favorites you can see. Lord Germik, he has his own copy pasta. What is this gonna lead to? But that is gonna be the game. And Meow's own Germik gonna be taking a game 1 lead. And I will say, somewhat convincingly, Amirsam, he might need to go window shopping for a new character if he has any intentions of winning this match. Computerson, right now, Germik in the lead.
Germik in the lead right there, pretty definitively, I would say. There was kind of a desperation attempt there at the fatal blow right there, and Germik just sat back and waited for his shot to end the round. And there he is, up 1-0 now.
By the way, if anybody's memory is correct, Computerson, last Shark Tank, Amirsam, he got Acolyte twice with that fatal blow. So it is definitely a thing he is looking for. And if you're not careful, you will absolutely get smacked by it. And yo, Apple Pie King says, what's on Friday? Another Shark Tank, that's our 3rd one. Hey, we're putting these things out like hotcakes. Every other day, expect to see a Shark Tank. We've got 14 more qualifiers. Oh, no. Friday's something else. Oh, I'll let you guys know what Friday is. But yeah, guys, I gotta let you know, we've got 14 more qualifiers coming your way. You are not gonna wanna miss them. And by the way, that season prize will continuing to climb, and thank you so much to this community. 100% of any and all donations this season go directly to the players.
Absolutely, it's the thing of beauty, it's the thing of love. Oh my, great set play right there on the Janet reset. Got the bomb in play too, that was lovely stuff.
All right,
look at
Germik.
that damage in the corner advantage.
Germik with a tremendous lead. This Noob Saibot is not looking rusty at all. 14% to your face.
Yeah, this is cruise control right now. He's looking at a healthy life advantage, ducking and weaving his way out of there is Amirsam. Okay, good shadow kicked.
2-1-2, no good. Amirsam would have to be perfect. He can do something right here. Don't spend that fatal, not just yet, but another combo launcher should be enough. Let's see what he goes for. He's gonna spend it right here. He can do this. He can absolutely nail him. What's this gonna be? And he doesn't get it!
He's dancing in front of him. Meanwhile, he's dancing Janet, his cage sister. I don't know what the hell she is. Nut punch. She's not scared of that. And neither is Germik right here as he continues. Got away by that one.
Computerson, we gotta talk about that. He used the cameo to avoid the fatal blow setup. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Germik is a big student of the game, and we are seeing it.
That was a brilliant play. Just have Janet come out of nowhere with the nut punch, finish it up. Oh, that was creative shit. Love it. He's a jump free. No, a little bit too far away for Amirsam to get that one. But at least he's able to force a breakaway.
ISO into the air we go. Germik is going insane. And by the way, if you're a competitor out there who is wondering about Shark Tank, it is open to EU, Middle East, and North America. Is the ping going to be high? Absolutely. But you know what? We are still going to be going crazy right now. All right? And a nice solid grab, though, coming courtesy of Amirsam, trying to claw his way back. 4-3-2 again, down 1 into the air. And the defense of Germik continuing to hold up Peterson.
He's where he wants to be right now. He wants to have him in the corner with Johnny, but you know that it can be escaped pretty quickly by Noob Saibot.
Amirsam is smothering. Germik cannot afford to give up anything, and he does. That's gonna be the round. A goated comeback coming courtesy of Amirsam, just like that. And Daigod, what's going on? Welcome to the chat.
That was perfect use of the stage advantage. That's expert Johnny play. Even though if they keep blocking, you keep mixing, you keep throwing in layers, and then yeah, maybe throw a little strike throw in there. Maybe get Trimmer in the mix. And that's what he's doing here. He's gonna try to lock down this whole left side of the screen. He's been there for like 40 seconds, it seems like.
The down 2, remember Noob Saibot was one of the best down 2s in the entire game. Amirsam closing the distance here. And another 2-1-4. Not gonna be doing anything after that. Nice.
Big time range right there.
Killer Lord, yes, wired is a requirement. Remember, we're going all over the globe here, so you gotta make sure you're playing on only the crisp, the finest of internet. However, a solid grab, and now Amirsam really starting to bring things back. Computerson, don't tell me there's gonna be another game 5. Don't tell me there's another game 5 in round.
Oh, we first need to make it to game 3, and that's what we're looking to do
That
here.
should be enough.
I mean, of course. Oh, he's He's got the health advantage.
All right, and now Germik, dude, I don't think we spend that fatal. It's way too early. One more combo should be good to go. The sauce ball's hanging out with us. What's going on, brother? One more, and a solid grab on an even better tech.
He's got a full bar.
You gotta break! You gotta break! And
Yeah,
you will.
100%.
All right, and now neither player with a ton of meter in their back pocket. Amirsam, do we see the shadow kick? Not just yet, that should be a punish, but no! That's gonna be Germik, and that's gonna be the game! A 2-0 score! Germik is going crazy!
You took the words right out of my mouth. I thought we might see a shadow kick come out there as well. Also, I'm pretty sure Germik would have been ready for it. I think he was about ready for anything right there as he pushes it up to 2-0.
What a comeback, by the way. Just used that sky projectile, his last bit of meter, and sent him packing. Amirsam, who just finished third at the last Shark Tank, is going to need to get something going here and now, because Germik is playing no games about it, has their eyes set on qualifying, and in order to do that, you've got to be top 2 in this event.
No Saibot.
Yeah, very much looking forward to denying that opportunity right here. As you see the HomeLander.
Okay, all right, I see it, Pewter. Oh, we are playing no games now, says Amirsam. Says, you know what? Let me just grab something in my back pocket real quick in the form of this HomeLander. This could change the match entirely.
It's crunch time. He's going to stick with this pick if he wants to complete the reverse 3-0. And here we are kicking it off in the tea house. Amirsam on desperation pick right here.
All right, the low is going to be good to go, and right now we are seeing the fruits of Amirsam's labor already kicking off, and now dragging Germik all the way to the corner. Big over the double overhead.
The guy in the background can't believe it. He's trying to hide. He's just seeing this big old beatdown. It's only taken 20 damage so far, has Amirsam, and he's going to continue this and clean it up. That's round 1 in a hurry.
Absolutely, and look at this. Amirsam right now, a quick change of the wardrobe, and that is going to be a dominant round, the most dominant we've seen in the set. Let's get it, chat.
Yeah, that one was really quick right there, and it's, oh wait, okay, we got counterplay. Of course, Germik knows this matchup. I'm sure he's played it thousands of times. Look at this, 361 and climbing. 379 ends up with the corner, but we know how quick the HomeLander can get out of it.
By the way, Germik, yeah, no stranger to this game, no stranger to this matchup. They've won events here. They've won events in Rips. But now, Shark Tank right now is going to be the current priority. And right now, we are seeing Germik with a couple missed inputs right now and breaks away.
Yeah, I agree with that breakaway right there at that time. Get in here. You're going to build more meter pretty quickly anyways. And get a nice combo from Janet with a safe jump in there. Good stuff. Now he's working on the health advantage. There's that back throw we all love to see.
One more would be enough. The overhead not gonna be any good though. A big whiff coming from Amir. And Ospas, of course, I've got you. And that should be the game. Here comes Amir.
Oh my goodness, Amirsam here in the building, in the flesh, making a mess of the tea house right there. I think that does clean it up, right?
I'm gonna see. He's gonna blow out the guts right now. Give him that Taco Bell treatment.
Oh,
he's gonna be alive, but just barely.
Incorrect. I am 1,000 health.
All right, and if you're Germik right now, you got a new lease on life. You've got to go for that gold. One more. He's got to embrace some chaos. But right now, he is zoning him out. Using all that meter, and that's going to be enough. Computerson and Chad, a 2-1 score. Computerson, there's no way. There's no way, right? I refuse to let it be known that there is going to be a 4th game 5 in a row. Say it ain't so.
Where there's a HomeLander and a Farah, there is always a HomeLander. And right here, avoiding the sweep is Amirsam. He's looking to push a game 5. This could be our 4th consecutive. And yeah, I think it's a pretty strong possibility, babe.
That has never happened, by the way. That has absolutely never happened. We've never gotten 4 game 5s in a Shark Tank before. This would be a bit of a unicorn here. However, we've still got to see if we're going to get there. Germik, he's saying, you know what, there will be no game 5. I'm putting this away right now.
Janet Cave, Night Market.
He would certainly like to do that. Get rid of this HomeLander. Nobody likes to play against this combo. So let's see what we have here. Game 4.
And by the way, Ace, thank you so much for the follow. And there's our #1 seed, Attack Potency. Says, I woke up a little bit late. It's unfortunate. AP will get you in on either Friday or Saturday. Most likely Saturday. Either way, guys, everybody, welcome to the events. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Shark Tank Episode 2 is going crazy.
Indeed it is. Starting off with a couple projectiles, a couple R lasers. Overhead blocks. He's blocked that Farah overhead, I think, almost every time as Germik.
All right, but he's going to need more, most certainly. And right now, that should be a punish, but no, we're going to be mashing out here. Solid grab.
Second back throw of the match right here. Big health advantage, big corner carry in front of us right here. Amirsam continuing the pain.
All right, by the way, W community, guys, thank you so much. $100 in that season prize pool going directly to the players in the finale. And of course, that sub goal being broken. And it looks like Germik gonna be getting broken a little bit too, computer.
Round 2.
Yeah, the impressive HomeLander play right here is bringing him one round
look
away.
at the combo, here he comes! Beautiful extension coming from Germik. One of the best rush down noob Saibots in the entire game. Not gonna be able to find the shimmy though. Hey. Nice. Oh, he just wakes up with buttons! Here comes Amir!
Waking up with Knuckles, forcing the breakaway there. That would have been big damage. You gotta break. Agree totally.
All right, Computerson, we are one round away from a game number 5. Can we do this? Let's see what this is gonna lead to, and of course, let's see what this is gonna bleed to. All right, though, that's gonna be a full combo again! Germik's on the verge!
That's a good opportunity right there, destroyed by the Janet breakaway, but this one's gonna clean it up. Here is the round, and this is set point now for Germik.
All right, Chad, either we're going to a game 5 or we are going. Or we're going home after this. No, after this will be FireAxe taking on Legenda. FireAxe, you can get those invites sent out a little bit early if you can, please, and thank you. All right, crunching that neck. Here we go.
Oh, here's the opportunity. More damage provided by Farah. The corner is still here. Look at all that red life bar. Just all of it gone almost. 388 remaining.
All right, and another overhead, and Computerson, I think it might be happening because Amirsam has a gigantic lead.
Yeah, very healthy advantage in that department right here, and he's gonna clean it up. This will be game 5, babe. This will be game 5.
And Chad, we have our 4th game 5 in a row, a unicorn of a day. Amirsam setting us to our very last one. And I need everybody up in here for the 4th time in a row to make some noise. Let us know you are here, and let's get it!
Again, the 4th consecutive game 5. This is insane. We love to see it. The crowd make some noise. All 161. What a treat for us.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? This is some of the best gameplay we see. You see HoneyBee in the building saying insane how many game 5s. We are not cursed. We are blessed with a chat. Let's do the damn thing. Who is coming out on top?
Indeed, every single match has been one, and they have all brought the heat, all brought the fire, and more flames we are about to walk in. Join us on our journeys, chat.
I'll fry your brain.
All right, by the way, Platt, stop timing people. I don't want you to time out one more person in this chat, all right? I'm being serious. All right, let's get it, chat. Let's do the damn thing.
Round 1.
Here we go, all buck 62 eyes, 162 eyes. No, there's more than that, twice that. Anyways, there's the sweep. Hits for the portal, flawless block, but the Russian is denied right there by Germik.
All right, Germik right now, though, putting on some portal pressure, not getting that shimmy. Good defense coming from Amir. Slams him right back down, and now Amir trying to send this one home, trying to set up a day between him and... Who would it be? I don't know. I think John Cena.
John Cena, I believe. Here we go. Big time. Oh, he's got a break. Otherwise, that was going to be big damage right here. Amirsam leading the charge.
All right. And now, though, Platt, just do predictions. Don't focus on that. And now Germik's still with the lead. Here we go.
Oh, he ran right into the teleport. He might get backed up to do another one. He does. It forces the breakaway.
There's no way he breaks his back. There's no way Amir can do this. Germik with an outstanding lead. I'm sorry, Amir is seeing his tournament run possibly come to an end. But now he goes for the overhead spin. That fatal blow.
Overheaded, Farah lets it rip. This, oh my goodness, this is gonna scale terribly. It's gonna be close, and it is gonna be as I was saying.
I think he's dead. He's got 8% left, Pewter. And he is gone. Wait a minute. He might be alive. He's alive. What do you do here? The eye lasers. And that's gonna be it. Amirsam switching to the HomeLander. Who would have thought? And he is gonna be on the verge of a reverse 3-0. Overhead to start us off, coming from Germik.
A lunging punch to take that last round right here. A fitting response, continuing momentum now. Amirsam is left side of the screen. You do not want to be here. Noob Saibot needs to get out.
All right, and another diabolical dash here coming from Amirsam, and he is on the verge of ending this thing early. Crunching the neck yet again, Germik is in trouble.
He is indeed. He needs to find an opening or at least his way out of this corner because this is terrible. He's
overhead.
Suffocating.
Oh, and that's gonna be it, chat. That's gonna be your set. Amirsam with a 3-2 score over Germik, switching to the HomeLander of all characters and getting it done. And we have seen a very successful run coming out of the HomeLanders. You do love to see a comparison, but with that performance, now we have to move to losers round 2. Let's go take a look and see what is at the top of the docket, because I think we already know.
Wow, GG's to both. Another amazing game 5. All game 5s all day today, but the reverse 3-0 is in effect. What a showing. Good stuff, player.
110%. By the way, Germik, thank you so much for coming out to play. However, Chad, you gotta remember, there is money on the line, so players, they're gonna go with their best option. And now it is gonna be Amirsam moving on to the next round. And now, Chad, coming up is gonna be Legenda taking on FireAxe. Computer, are we really gonna get another game 5? Do we have it in us?
I mean, the cards are certainly there. Let's see how they get shuffled out. But we are ready to clap right now. The characters are ready to be chosen. What do we have here? I don't think many surprises are going to be in front of us.
I think it's going to be the Mileena coming out of FireAxe. We're going to see what he chooses. Is he going to go with the Sindel? I do believe Rain does very good against Sindel. What is the choice here?
Decisions. Making some deliberation. Okay, going with the classic Kung Lao pairing along with Mileena here.
My magic will keep me
All right, Chad, let's do the damn thing. By the way, computer, there's no way we get another game 5. I'm calling it right here. That is going to be, you know what? I want to see a couple sweeps now. We've got time for a couple sweeps.
I like the way you're going. Let's reverse jinx it and just say there's no way it's possible. Because it's not possible, right? Is it? No.
Definitely not, though. But right now, it's going to be computers and it's going to be FireAxe starting off with some heavy damage. And now Legenda answering right back.
There it is again with the full screen setup opportunity. Does not go for the overhead right there. I like that. I like how he saved that for like the final round last time. Rain got denied by the size.
All right, and now FireAxe right now with an exceptional lead right now and about to make it even bigger. That's what she said. But we got to focus on the match here, Peter.
Well, tried to take him out of the sky right there, but it was denied just a little bit too late. But denied the Lao hat. Get a Chicago punish for that. Right. Back throw, and it's Chicago punish. It's even worse when you got Janet because you actually get more damage.
And by the way, I just gotta say real quick, shout outs to everybody in this chat. Wait a minute, that's gonna be the round! And that's gonna be Legenda with the comeback!
Janet!
Oh, at near maximum range to connect on that fatal blow right there. Let it fly right away. Take the round, play no games. You know Mileena can delete that quick.
By the way, shout out to this incredible chat, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. I see so many goats in the building. Oz joining us as well. And now we have to give you guys your money's worth. $100 raised for the season finale. And now the back three gonna be no good, but the second one will be Pewter.
Wow, what a diabolical move to do it twice in a row. Into the rain, got forcing the break. What the savior, Kung Lao. Just saved you from a big punish combo. Genius stuff by both players right here to start off the round 2.
And we are moving and we are cruising, stabbing that forward. Never ideal on the first hit, but do not let me tell you how to live your life. And now FireAxe trying to immediately answer back. Legenda, though, has been playing incredible. A solid grab. And now we are continuing to move forward. FireAxe takes a swipe.
Getting forward there. Yep, let's take the throw. If you're going to block my 1-1s, let's get the check here. Let's get Janet in play and a side switch. Yes, sir. 189 in the corner.
And by the way, Shutter giving himself a shout out. Oh no, let him giving Shutter a shout out. Impressive to see. Back three. FireAxe trying to move forward. You got to notice, FireAxe will not let Legenda until those neutral jumps are good to go. And that is absolutely going to be crushing you. Legenda on the verge. Can he take the lead? The back three into the Janet. FireAxe would have to be perfect. Can he do so? The down two, and that's going to be enough. Legenda with being the king of the swing and a 1-0 score just like that.
Beautiful stuff right there. Knew the range of the down two, just completely ignored the Lao hat that was on the ground. That Lao hat doesn't seem to be doing anything for FireAxe right there. Taking advantage is Legenda indeed.
Hey man, say what you will about Legenda, and you can say a lot, but at the end of the day, it is gonna be him absolutely crushing that match. And now we've gotta see, what does FireAxe come out with? Does he wanna pick the Sindel? Let's get you to it, chat.
Yes, interesting choice right here. I would, I would argue that Kung Lao is really not doing any favors for Mileena. The only thing he really did that last match was get him out of a teleport situation. The hat's being completely ignored by Legenda. Let's see if that could be used to greater effect here. Maybe use the Whirlybird launcher a little bit. I don't know.
Let's see it. By the way, he does still like this matchup. By the way, yes. No, Shutter. Coming up next is going to be Amirsam taking on Cena. If you can tag them and let them both know, please and thank you. However, right now it's going to be FireAxe suffering a little bit of defeat. Let's see what Legenda is going to answer back with.
There's the Janet toss combo. Again, that's always good for 189, 2.27 every freaking time.
It's good to go, Pewter!
Dude, he loves doing that back three and then shimmy into another back three. That's a diabolical move. Really hard to block and, lightning quick is range. So, but here's a good answer.
Combo coming from FireAxe right now as we see it. FireAxe with the lead, but you just have a feeling like Legenda's gonna do something crazy. Solid tech coming from Fire. Notoriously super hard to grab. All right, the back three yet again. That's gonna absolutely crush you. And now here comes Skibbity.
Yeah, great blocks right there. Flawless block, giving him the opportunity to punish. Good tech. Get that throw out of my face, please. You've got a lot of life bar here to make up if you are Legenda.
All right, the down one to go with it, and FireAxe trying to just pepper him right now, left, right, and center field, a big whippopotamus. And now FireAxe on the verge. One more hit should do this, but Legenda gets the shimmy. He drops it though. Here comes Janet. Does he cash out into the fatal blow? What do we got from here? And doesn't get the shimmy this time. FireAxe though, that should be a punish, but no, that's gonna be the round.
Good stuff right there. Good patience by FireAxe. You see adjusting his game plan a little bit. He's not rushing in too much like he was in the first match. He's playing a little more patient, kind of moving in and out, bobbing and weaving a little bit.
All right, in Computerson, we are seeing the fruits of FireAxe's labor start to pay off. He needs so much more though. Legenda tries to go for the double overhead, but does get it down one just in time.
The Hydro Ball double is both a visual distraction and anti-projectile as he snuck in there and got that overhead in. There we go. The hat finally doing something. At least nullified that combo.
Oh, the whippopotamus!
A little bit too far away to confirm. Really unfortunate. And now making him pay his Legenda as we get the corner, and he just runs up and throws like a brave, brave man.
Legenda, we do not get to see him too often anymore, but when he comes to town, man, he lets it be known, and he is already in top 6 territory. Can he make that run to the top 4? And eventually maybe the top 2? It all starts here. Nice, good again, and this should be guaranteed. FireAxe giving it up, and that's gonna be the round. Legenda on the verge. Can he take a 2-0 lead?
He is absolutely bringing the goods right there. That was a pretty convincing round. Now let's see what other adjustments we have. FireAxe, you know he's got many layers to his gameplay. He knows Mileena very well. Let's see what we got here. He might have to switch to Sindel if he doesn't take this one. I'm not sure.
All right, the low, and another low to go along with it. The overhead, FireAxe not able to find his mix, but there's the back 3 coming from Legenda. FireAxe forced to break away.
God, another brave throw right there. And anytime you get thrown when Janet's there, it's going to sting more than most.
All right, and now a solid grab, but an even better tech. FireAxe not going to be giving this one up too easy. Trying to find his moment, Legenda. The defense has been spectacular, and the offense has been even better. That being said, here comes fire.
Yeah, that throw was finally denied right there. Here's some work with the Lao hat. Now it's going to be big damage off the corner, forcing the breakaway. He's got to help the damage, though.
All right,
the time is up.
FireAxe is where the rubber meets the road. We gotta start putting some boots to asses right now. If we have any intention, he had the winner there. One more is all it's gonna take. Can FireAxe do this? And the overhead not gonna be connecting. Neither player would be able to break. And now FireAxe on chip territory. And that's gonna be it.
There we go with another tie. 1-1 right there. He walked his way fearlessly right through the water bubble. And then with 0.1 health, he just said, I'm gonna teleport right through that. What a move.
What a move for sure, and now FireAxe gonna be tying things up. Kurz, I'm loving the Mileena gameplay. Osboss, what are we doing out here? Either way, this community has been going crazy, and you know what? This might be time for yet another Game 5. I'm calling it, Pewter.
We're well on the route right there, man. At this level in the tournament, nothing's gonna surprise me right now. So I'm just clapping my hands. I'm rooting on the Game 5 train. Yes, baby.
And I think I gotta call it like I see it, man. I think the YouTube side is gonna love this. I know the Twitch side, I know our entire community is going crazy right now. No switches from either player. Computerson, let's get you to the next match.
They've both been so close. I find no reason to switch characters or cameos right here. The Lao is being made of greater use now by FireAxe, which we've been looking forward to seeing. Here we are, Game 3.
And by the way, guys, if you're wondering who that amazing voice is on commentary, it's none other than Computerson. And you can follow him right there. Be sure to hit that follow button, man. An amazing player and an amazing commentator as well. FireAxe with a tremendous lead, though.
Oh, yeah, look at that damage. 408 in set play. More of this is a speed run right there. That's a good old 18-second round right there, babe. 18 seconds.
Dude, he is leaving nothing left on the table with that one, injecting his neck. And now that is going to be none other than FireAxe with a dominant round, and he's still not done, Pewter.
Yeah, and that was a flawless, too, right there. Armored it through, though. Big answer back here from Legenda. He's using the portals. We have not seen them in use yet.
All right, and the back three is continuing. The back three is continuing to connect for none other than Legenda. And now Sky High is where we're going to going for the set play. The overhead's going to connect. Legenda answers right back. These two are going tit for tat with each other.
Yeah, terrific response right there. And oh my goodness, he is speedrunning as well. Both with full sticks of butter.
Oh, the big down two, and now we gotta break away, says Legenda. Says I cannot afford to deal with that. FireAxe looking for some projectiles, and now the anti-projectile bubble gonna be on the screen.
And emerging from the bubble is him with the air overhead attempt, but no, it's the double back 3 shimmy we've seen.
Oh, he gets the raw ball roll. FireAxe in the lead. Legenda, what do you got to say about it? Good low.
Our heroic ball, a smart ball roll there. We haven't seen any naked ball rolls from him yet, but he knew he was just about to land, had no chance of blocking. Good stuff.
All right, the water bubble's gonna be on full display. And now Legenda trying to get that overhead, but FireAxe gonna immediately answer back. And now look at the damage, FireAxe. Can he take the lead? FireAxe, one hit away. Legenda's gotta go.
That was a great connection right there to get him out of the sky, confirming on that. Now he's chipping the crap out of him on the right side of the screen.
Good tech from FireAxe right now, and that's gonna be the game! FireAxe with a 2-1 lead on his second straight. And this one, it is gonna be FireAxe starting to get a bit of a download on Legenda, and he is working his ass off to that 2-1 score!
The momentum is in his favor, and the reactions were so quick on that air ball roll, or on that air confirm right there. He knew he was going for the forward 3, continued huge combo on the right side, and just chipped away at him like with no remorse. No remorse, babe.
Dude, no, yeah, once you're in that corner, boa constrictor technology we are seeing from FireAxe, and now we've got to keep this going and keep it rolling. Legenda, he has one chance. Does he? There's no way he sends us to a third game, or to our, what would that be, our 5th?
It would be the 5th.
There's no way. FireAxe.
Every match. This is the 5th match. It would be, yeah. Every single match has been a game 5. 5 for 5, buddy.
We are getting absolutely spoiled, chat. We've been live for an hour and a half, and we've still got so many more matches for you, including our winners finals, which will be up shortly.
Save you.
Legenda here, yes. Thank you for the shout out. You can see me stream like maybe once a week if you really want to, but what you really want to do is see a game 5 and see Legenda not fall victim to the naked ball roll like that, but he does. He's gonna eat 264.
FireAxe might be breaking that trend though, saying, you know what, there will be no more game 5s. I'm ending this now. Legenda though clearly still has something to say about a beautiful throw.
Yeah, good set play off the whirly swirly, whatever. He's getting big damage here. 189 for another throw combo. Got the left side of the screen. He's gonna do some rain movement shimmies.
All right, FireAxe though timing this correctly, really starting to get his bearings straight. Legenda stuck in this corner. FireAxe once again being a bit of a boa constrictor here. Solid grab though, he finds his way out.
Wow, backdash and a dash up throw. This is good stuff. Oh, it's just a little bit too far away to extend that combo, but it's okay. He's got stage advantage. Meter though.
He gets woken up, but he's got a break. Why isn't he breaking? Why is he eating this? And this should be the beginning of the end, and it will be. Legenda going down, and now FireAxe on set point.
Round 2.
I see the vision though. Legenda wanted to save that for this round, but yes, right you are. FireAxe on set point. Now trying to prevent that is Legenda.
The raw ball roll again, Legenda. What are we saving that meter for? There will be no next game if you go down here.
You'll see that he's been punishing those long-distance rain gods with the ball roll now. Something he picked up last round is continuing into this one.
Overhead is not going to be any good, but the grab is neither. FireAxe extremely squirrely, tough to get a hold of. And now trying to get that shimmy, but FireAxe not buying it. Beautiful counter coming from Skibbity.
Oh, whiffing off that, forcing the break when you need to do it there. Plowhead kind of ruined your plans to punish that.
All right, and chat, once again, we are moving and we are cruising. FireAxe is just one combo away from ending this entire match. Solid grab, though. Once again, you cannot grab this man.
The techs are available so quickly. You don't see them so often.
What do you got for us, Legenda? How can you get out of this corner? The down one. Not getting that shimmy yet again. Good defense from Skibbity. And now that's going to be it. Chat, and FireAxe breaks the game 5 streak. A 3-1 score. Legenda is going to be going down. Computerson, what a set we just had on our hands.
Well played. Good games to both. Oh my goodness. Yeah, close, so close to a record-breaking 5th consecutive game 5. But FireAxe was getting wise to those back 3 shimmy back 3s. You saw him eat that one for lunch to finish it up right there, babe.
Indeed we did, and that is going to be all she wrote, chat, which means we are moving along now in this bracket. Let me show you exactly what we have to deal with up next, because I'll tell you what, this is only going to get better from here. So with that win, it is going to be FireAxe now moving forward and getting it done. However, he's going to have an opponent. We will see who it is going to be, because coming up next is going to be our last losers quarterfinal of the night. It is going to be none other than Amirsam taking on Cena. Gentlemen, get those invites sent out, and by the way, computer, you've seen both gentlemen play. What do you think of this set?
Holy Hannah. I know what we're going to see out of Cena, which is a very frustrating thing to play against. And if you're Johnny Cage, I don't think that's the best match. So I think Amirsam might just go straight up HomeLander here.
All right, let's see what we've got here. Cena on the Mileena. I do not believe that is going to be his main loadout. He is, of course, going to be switching. Let's see if that PeaceMaker or maybe that T1000 will be holding up. Chat, let's go.
PeaceMaker. Booyah! Tremor.
All right, once again, we are moving and we are cruising none other than John Cena here in our losers quarterfinals. After this, by the way, will be HoneyBee and Herobrine. By the way, I'm hoping the ping on that set holds up because I know those players are coming from a different part of the world entirely. Let's get it, chat.
Fight.
All right, but right now, John Cena immediately starts off with a punch. Gonna be getting that first bar meter. All right, what do we got from here? A giant lead gonna be coming from Giant John Cena. And no, the eagerly unavailable, that's a punish. Coming from none other than Amir. And now Amir taking him westbound on the I-10 freeway. Another jump in. 4-3, down 1, and then we do have more torpedoes, but it's gonna be none other than Amir getting that cameo destroyed. And all right, Amir right now is really starting to pepper John Cena. What is this gonna lead to, Chad? The down 1! And all right, Amir, this is about as tight up gets, neither player necessarily committing. Remember, it was John Cena who took HoneyBee to a game 5, but Amir has no plans of that, and this should be the round. Amir needs one more, this should be guaranteed, and that is gonna do it.
How incorrect I was. I come back halfway into the match, and Johnny Cage just taking it.
Yeah, John Cena right now is in a little bit of trouble right now, and now the Tremor getting absolutely obliterated. And now John Cena, though, getting knowledge check, though, with the stagger, and it is gonna be all Amirsam with the Johnny Cage.
Oh, and he is flying. The momentum continues. Has a safe jumping right there. Got to armor up with the torpedo. Get out of the way. Now Jax is in play. Gonna ruin the game plan. He's gonna back up. We've seen this from John Cena before.
All right, and the full combo coming from none other than John Cena. He does have the lead. Can he keep it on Amirsam? There's the Jax out again. The big smash coming from Cena.
Indeed, now he's working on the health advantage here. Is John Cena.
All right,
John Cage has...
Oh, you do not want to be in the corner. You do not want to be in the corner against Amirsam. And immediately he gets out. And now Amirsam jumping to avoid the Jax. He cannot afford. He went into the explosion. That could have been deadly. Another big boot. And Amirsam trying to take this, but it's going to be John Cena on the verge. Can he do this? And wait, there's no way this hits. There's no way that's going to hit him. He's dead.
Genius play. Are you serious? He avoided the Jax, and then he saw anti-gravity, but he went to fatal. What a lunatic.
That is going to be your match. John Cena goes down. I thought he had it. That should have been guaranteed. Amirsam using the biggest brain and a 1-0 score coming from this Johnny Cage.
Yeah, that was an awesome exchange right there. Do not listen to me when it comes to character selection. Amirsam says, "You think I won't? You think I won't?" He goes through with that fatal. That was nuts.
That was nuts indeed. That's the first word I thought of. However, Amirsam, he will snipe you with that fatal blow time and time again. Let's see if Cena can get a good rebound, Chad. Let's go to match number 2 and see what we got.
Yeah, if someone wants to clip that, that would be fantastic.
Johnny Cage.
I got some work to do here on the mics, but looks like John Cena's got some decision making too. Germik is in play.
Ooh, the Germik. I don't know if I like this pick, but you know what? I like the window shopping. I like him saying, you know what? Let me get a little bit more versatile with this.
He sees something. He's got a vision here. I'm excited to see what this vision is. Of course, we were gonna see Janet. If you picked some other cameo, I was gonna lose my frickin' mind.
Why
but
did
hey,
you name yourself?
I'm already losing my mind. I lost it a long time ago.
A long time ago as well, man. I was about to say. And by the way, Diva Cricket in the building. Great to see. We're having a great day. Hopefully you're enjoying the action. And good morning or good afternoon or potentially good evening to you as well. Chat, once again, this is a $100 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that for the season finale, you can do so right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. And thank you so much for everything you do for us. But as it stands right now, let's see if this Germik has the goods.
Starting out precisely, or they left off. Well, as I say that, combo in return. Spending that breaker early. I was smart with Johnny. He's good at meter building.
All right, the big crunch, no good. Amirsam taking that one up to the high heavens, and a big gut punch right now, and a 2-1-2 is gonna connect.
Rumble attempt right there. The corner safe jump. Again, he's just gonna do a naked jump into a throw. Why not? Big health advantage. You can kind of do what you want here in the corner.
That's
when
it,
you got
though.
Johnny.
That's gonna be the round computers, and Amirsam is going crazy.
He is cooking, continuing precisely where he left off. Height meter is full, and he's gonna let it rock right away.
What do we got here? He's gonna, where are the shenanigans gonna be with this one? The 4-3 up to the high heavens. You still cannot press a button, and he gets checked by the Tremor.
Forcing the breakaway right there. Really want to get out, you gotta move in. You gotta hit that big Janet combo. That's a big part of this team's game plan. Really, if you don't hit that, it's kind of tough to sled here, especially against somebody as aggressive as Amirsam with Johnny.
Amirsam, though, he is just so smothering with this character. That Tremor, by the way, fully loaded, but that should be a punish. Not quite. Amirsam, what do we got from here? Overhead, no good. And into the special. Amirsam is the robbery king. I love it. And now the 4-3 yet again, the down 1, and John Cena trying to crunch that back.
All right, at least get the throw combo right there. 175, pretty good.
That should
Overhead
be
a little bit.
devastating. And 1,000 health. This is going to be nothing to scoff at right now. One more will do this. Good defense right now from Cena. He needs to find that lead. He needs to find a way to activate that fatal blow.
Yeah, he needs to find an opening, period. He's getting little combos here and there. He's not been able to hit the big dog one yet.
And right now, still moving and still cruising. Who is going to be taking this? The Death's Embrace is on. All right.
So he can up at least try to get in.
He has meter to avoid the damage. He's alive, but just barely. And Amirsam right now, this is not where you want to be. The down one challenge from Amir. And that is going to be it. Amirsam on a 2-0 score. Just like that. Amirsam, by the way, has not lost a game since the Germik set where he won 3 straight after a while. Let's go take a look at that replay.
Oh, that's a fantastic point. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, he is cooking. He is steamrolling right now. And yeah, unfortunately, John Cena could not get the flawless blocks there, so he gets cut in half by a big old shadow kick.
All right, yeah, looking like half the player he used to be, but let's get you to that next match. Let's see if John Cena can come up with something that is going to help his cause here. And let's go, chat. And by the way, coming up next will be HoneyBee taking on Herobrine in our, winners finals. And then FireAxe, you will be taking on the winner of this afterwards. John Cena looking for something to help his cause against Amir.
He's shuffling, he's deliberating. He's got to make big decisions. He's got 4 different hamster wheels running around in his brain, but he's going back to his maker.
All right, I do agree. I do agree. He was going better. He was doing better on the PeaceMaker. Now let's get it sent your way, chat, and let's go. Computer, by the way, can you take over for 1 quick second?
I think you mean.
Absolutely, I can. And you know what? This PeaceMaker mask, what is that from, like a Call of Duty game? I've never seen that one, but I've seen that meme before. I feel like that's from a Call of Duty cutscene or something. Anyways, continuing with the shadow kick. Now it's going to be the Jack's ground pound play, and the key here, if you want to clutch this up on 3-0, Johnny Cage needs to continue the pressure in his face because we know there's going to be a little bit of that runaway game with John Cena, which he uses to great effect as we've seen. Safe jumping right there. Yep, he's backing away. Going to use that torpedo when you try to get in too much, but look at the shadow kick is a projectile. Let it be no mistake right there. He's going forward. He's got chip damage on deck, still chipping away, not getting any flawless blocks. Now Tremor's going to give him a big opportunity. The corner remains belonging to Amirsam right now. There's another throw to make sure it belongs to him further. Ate right through with the armor though. Another shadow kick, bringing him in. Raise the leg. The health bar and the height bar are now going to be full, as well as the resource meter on the bottom. While no resources there for poor old John Cena, he gets uppercutted out of the sky after that anti-gravity attempt. God, Tremor's providing pressure. Eagerly denied. Say what's that. He'll eat that ground pound if he can get a shadow kick. Why not?
All right, we are back. We are back. And all right, by the looks of it, John Cena in a world of trouble. Amirsam not letting off the gas whatsoever. There are no brakes on this train, Pewter.
Amirsam is indeed cooking in a major way, and now the hype is real. The spotlight is on, the forest is on fire, and so is Amirsam right now. He just continues to bring the pain.
He punches through it. Here comes Cena. This could be his last chance. He's got to make the most of it. One more to the fatal. That's what I want to see. All right, but Amirsam showing no signs of slowing down. No punish, not just yet. The overhead no good, but he's slowly chipping him out, and this could be the beginning of the end. And Chad, this is gonna be Amirsam taking it with a 3-0 score and no brutality, keeping it clean, just saying, you know what? I've got myself a date with FireAxe to set up next, Pewter.
Classy move, could have had the brutal no problem on the 3-0 sweep. GG's to both, but Amirsam, oh my god, the train continues to steamroll through town. Didn't make any stops.
No HomeLander required for that one. John Cena, thank you so much for playing. You will finish in the top 6. Thank you so much, and we cannot wait to see you again. However, we've got to talk about it, man. A goated run from Cena, but Amirsam right now just going to be pulling away, and now that is going to set up the big one, chat, the big enchilada. But first, we got to give credit where it's due. Amirsam going to be moving through to losers semifinals. He's found himself in this position before, and now let's see what he can do with it. But coming up next is going to be the big one. HoneyBee taking on Herobrine. Invites have been sent out.
We've all had some intense fights so far.
Yeah, we've had some of the best matches of the day. We cannot wait to see how this is going to go. Herobrine taking on HoneyBee, chat. Let's get it.
All right, as we await the character selection right here, we think we know what we're going to see from HoneyBee here, and it looks like that's one of the sickest reptile skins I've ever seen, by the way.
Yeah, no, HoneyBee coming out with that reptile, and it's going to be no question what Herobrine is coming out with. It's going to be none other than that HomeLander, chat. Let's go.
Oh, he's in the menu. It looks like is he thinking about something else? Nope.
He's just getting ready. He's streaming himself, man. He's getting ready. He's getting psyched for this. Winners finals is here, chat. Let's do the damn thing.
No. Hey,
Just doing some thumb exercises, doing some stretches, maybe a couple jumping jacks.
And by the way, keep in
gotta
mind,
get ready for.
keep in mind, it was HoneyBee who was giving people HomeLander tech, but is it going to be good enough to take on one of EU's best HomeLanders? We shall see. And all right, though, already starting off with the lead. Here we go, Peter.
Yes, we know that HoneyBee definitely has anti-HomeLander tech, anti-everything tech. Look at this, going the fake invisibility tail whip, bringing him to the right side of the screen. Great start for HoneyBee.
HoneyBee is going crazy right now at the moment. He now spilling the goop, putting the invisibility on deck. That's just gonna be a full launcher. Herobrine still gonna break. I don't know if I agree with it. I don't know if I disagree with it. Stand 3 gonna be no good, and now a nice throw. Herobrine throwing him towards the corner.
Seen a lot of those back throws. We've seen another one. Don't miss much against HoneyBee.
Good stuff from Herobrine, the low. Spend that fatal. And HoneyBee, we've got to break. We've absolutely got to break. And he's going to eat it. He says, you know what? I am accepting that 950 health. He says, you know what? You got me.
She's taking it. Yeah, he wants that for next round right there. God, it's so convincing at the beginning of it too, as a steamroll, but I'm never gonna question the intelligence or decision making of a player like HoneyBee right now. This man knows what he's doing.
And DJ saying he couldn't break. Perhaps the cameo got hit. I'll need to go take another look at that on the replay. However, right now, it is going to be all Herobrine. Remember, the clutch mode Herobrine, who has been going insane. And now breaking away. HoneyBee says, finally, enough is going to be enough. There's the low coming from Hero.
Oh, good stuff. Kicked Farah. She's going to be away for a while. That's
Victory is good from HoneyBee.
Stuff in his side switch right there. That's right, he couldn't break because the shock trap was out before.
Herobrine with some exceptional defense, I must say, and a flawless block right behind it.
That trio of flawless blocks right there.
Back 3 is no good. We're immediately going to forward 4. Punish, that says Hero. Hero going to retake that lead. And I got to call it like I see it. Herobrine has been playing exceptional today. Down 1. Overhead going to be flawless block. No punish. The overhead again. The jump coming from HoneyBee.
Break up jumping was great. Forces the breakaway. Get rid of that meter. That's a good opportunity for a
that
comeback.
is gonna be the game. Herobrine is playing out of their mind today. A 1-0 score just like that. And now HoneyBee tasting his first defeat in quite some time.
Cross up denied right there at the end to finish it up for Herobrine. And yeah, DJT, you're right. He couldn't break. I forgot. He tried to do a shock trap combo right before that. So once the fatal came in play, yeah, he was still affected by Movado.
All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get rolling and let's get going. Let's see if HoneyBee can answer back, because Herobrine, remember, the winner of this is guaranteed to qualify for the finale. And let's get it, chat. The loser, by the way, has to do a lot more work. Let's get you back to it, chat, and let's go.
Maintaining confidence in his selection right now is the master HoneyBee, the master of Reptile, and another excellent Reptile skin, by the way. Now let's see if he can catch up a little bit. He had a great start to the match, but soon after, HomeLander just did HomeLander.
And guys, remember, our events are international over here. I'm a man coming out of the United States. We do events mostly for EU, but you know what? North America is here. And I say, why would you ignore half the world? We want to get everybody in these events. And now HoneyBee starting off with some good tail. Technology, Pewter.
Oh, indeed, he is taking advantage of that. Going to be invisible by the time this throw is over. And now it is time for HomeLander to guess.
All right, Computer, but you know what? A good defense again from HoneyBee right now. And now trying to find his way in those stand 3s are going to be money. But there's going to be another one. And a full combo coming from HoneyBee. And you can see Herobrine not even breaking away, saying, you know what? I think you might have this one. And some guaranteed damage, and that's going to be HoneyBee immediately answering back.
That pickup was incredible, and that's straight up situational knowledge right there. That is a thing of beauty, and he's continuing it, making it burn all that bar.
All right, the bar is being burned, lessons are being learned, and now the overhead. Herobrine not biting on it, though. The stand 3, no punish on any of this. The back 3 connects for HoneyBee, and into the air we go. This is absolutely going to hurt. HoneyBee is going off, Pewter.
Yes, he is. 415 in invisibility, forcing him to armor out of there. Just doing a straight up vertical play.
Forward 4 connects. And right now, Herobrine, that's going to be a big punish as well. Herobrine can't break. This might be enough. Peter HoneyBee is going for the gold, and that's going to do it.
Indeed, good stuff right there. Wow, genius play again by HoneyBee, answering back in a very strong manner.
All right, HoneyBee says, I have no intention of losing this set. Remember, both gentlemen are 2 wins away from guaranteeing themselves for the finale. And right now, Kurzum enjoying seeing the gameplay, and I know so many more as well. We got ourselves a full house in the building, and Computerson, right now, this is going to be all tied up. And now, who do you think has the momentum? It got to be HoneyBee, right?
HoneyBee's definitely cooking on some momentum right there, taking both rounds without even losing half of his health right now. So I think he's got the momentum, but as we know with HomeLander and Farah, that momentum can quickly tick-tock the other way.
Yeah, 110% agreement. By the way, FireAxe and Amirsam, you guys will be up next. As this set looks like it's ending, be sure to send out those invites. Let's get it.
All right, here we are, starting off game 3. Already he's doing the up. He already did the armor.
All right, and now Herobrine starts off with an exceptional lead right now. HoneyBee getting backed up into the corner. By the way, I'm sure the ping is high. Oh my God, avoids the mine as well. That should be a punish. No, not quite.
Levitated right above it, did he?
All right, that's gonna be the round 110% Herobrine getting it done.
I don't need anyone.
Yeah, he answers back in a very, very major way right there. Barely losing any health. Now it's time for a response from HoneyBee. What do we got here? We got some cancels. We got fake outs.
All right, more eye lasers on display, the down 1 as well, and that is absolutely going to be us crunching your neck. A good breakaway coming from HoneyBee. Herobrine is looking good, and those forward fours have been to the dismay of HoneyBee, and right now, no punish, drops it, but Herobrine picks it right back up. This is going to be EU and North America going at it.
I cannot believe it lets you get away with that kick in the air 3 times like that. And there's yet another back throw. We've seen so many of these from Herobrine.
The takeoff, and that's gonna, no, not quite. One more, and that's gonna be the full shim jim, and that is going to be it. Herobrine getting it done, a 2-1 score. HoneyBee in some trouble. These two answering right back. And yo, what's going on, Big D? Pat, how you been?
It has been quite back and forth right here. Pretty convincing game number 2 for HoneyBee, and now a pretty convincing game number 3 for Herobrine.
All right, Herobrine right now is going to be looking all kinds of good. But now we've got to see, can HoneyBee get us to our 5th game 5 of the night? Let's go find out.
Indeed, indeed. He is looking to cook. This is a crucial match.
All right, D-Pad in the building as well. Kurzum hanging out with us. And chat, let's keep things moving. HoneyBee has one more chance to keep himself alive. And by the way, Amirsam and FireAxe, get those invites locked and loaded just in case this does end a little bit early, please. And thank you. Let's go, chat.
Round 1.
He was displaying some of the HomeLander tech earlier. Now let's see what the game plan is
overhead
now.
Immediately, the Whippopotamus coming courtesy of Herobrine. And that is absolutely going to sting.
Yeah, kind of a gamble at round start there for HoneyBee. Could have paid off his favor, but instead it went the other way to Herobrine.
Oh, the anti-air, this is a no-fly zone. And to do that in this ping is not as easy as it looks. HoneyBee right now going to answer back, though. It is still Herobrine with a magnificent lead.
Yes, but this is where HoneyBee wants to be, in the corner.
That's with advantage. And by now, HoneyBee says, no, I am not losing just yet. I've got something for you. Into the air we go. Will he spend the fatal just to get Herobrine off of the meter? One has to wonder.
He's got confidence right here. Herobrine might save it. He went for the big dog overhead.
HoneyBee with the lead. HoneyBee with the lead.
Oh.
The down 2 cancel. Herobrine making the most goated read. Was not blocking on wake up. Insane.
I cannot believe he went for the throw on Oki right there. That was not what I was expecting. But anyway, finding themselves.
Here comes HoneyBee. All right. And the big splat. What do we got from here? The overhead chop. Herobrine, I expect to see some armor being used somewhat soon, but HoneyBee can be pulling away. He is having a dominant round of his own right. The forward 4 connects again.
Yeah, that was a good response right there. Look at Fair was just sitting on the back. There was a weird stalemate right there. But anyway.
Low into the Movado. All right, HoneyBee on the verge. He has a full stick of butter. What does Herobrine have for us? The overhead chop. Herobrine has no meter, and that's gonna be the round. HoneyBee only down by 1. Can Herobrine finish this, or does HoneyBee send us to yet another game 5?
Oh my God, yeah, indeed, that's what I'm looking forward to. What an answer there from HoneyBee. Now he's being denied an opportunity to get in by those lasers right now, but he will find his way. And
from HoneyBee. He's gonna have the lead, but just barely, Pewter.
That was just a little tap on the D-pad that afforded him all that damage.
Look at the lead. Look at the lead, Computer. Herobrine, he's gonna have to break here soon. He's gonna have meter. The low is good. The back 3 is good. You gotta break. Neither player has meter. That's gonna be enough. No, he had it.
working on huge advantage there, even though the throw is tech. A lot of options at HoneyBee's disposal right there. Fair is gonna be gone.
Pewter! HoneyBee sends us to our 5th Game 5 of the night. What a set we have here. And now, this is gonna be a sudden death set in one of the best ones we've had today.
Reptile styling and profiling, and HoneyBee doing the same. He just finessed that one. He just showed out to all of us. Game 5 again.
Peterson, this event, by the way, I've been working on this since about 7 a.m. my time. It is now almost 11. This one has most certainly lived up to it, and Shark Tank is in full effect. Chat, this is going to be the very last one between these two.
Indeed, indeed. We are locked into both of these character selections as we knew it would be. And wow, crucial Game 5. These boys are clutch. I cannot wait to see what we have in front of us.
All right, this is going to get crazy from here. Is it going to be Herobrine? Is it going to be HoneyBee? Chat, stick around to find out. Let's go. All right, the Movado going to be no good, and there's going to be the Acid Ball. Herobrine right now trying to find their way to their offense. The defense is looking crisp, though. Got to call it like I see it, of course.
Absolutely. Movado twice denied right there at mid-screen. Smartly played there by Herobrine. Now,
all right, Herobrine finds an opening, but a bit of a trade here, and now there's a full combo from Hero. All right.
Oh, indeed he does, and this is just dirt nasty in the corner right now.
Nice, the double overhead, and now this is Herobrine completely pulling away. HoneyBee says enough is enough. The jump-in punish coming from HoneyBee. Herobrine, is he gonna eat this? Yes, he will, but a drop coming from HoneyBee.
Unfortunately, couldn't complete the combo, but that was a great decision to break. It paid off. It was totally worth his while. Now he's got stage advantage here. Gonna get some invisibility.
The mix actually be close. Herobrine has to break away. Stand 3.
Overhead in conjunction with Movado was diabolical.
That's gonna be the round. HoneyBee is gonna be on set point. Can he make his way into grand finals?
Dog is clutch as fuck. Yes, he's 1 away right here. The momentum is certainly in his favor. That tail whip is going to afford him a big opportunity in the corner here.
All right, good flaws block coming from Hero. This has been a set to behold. I gotta call it like I see it. HoneyBee, what do we got from here? Hero has got to answer back this HomeLander. Can he catch him? Yes, he can, actually. The Movado set that up brilliantly, Pewter.
That was so smart with all those blocks and standing Farah block. He just backed away. He didn't even try to punish it because he knows what HomeLander could do after it. Now he's got the corner all to himself.
HoneyBee's feeling himself. I can 100% see it. He is absolutely feeling himself. Overhead.
Yeah.
The jump. And this looks like a matter of time right now. HoneyBee might have this. Stand 3 is good to go again. And the acid
dancing around the screen. He is playing so many mind games.
Tries to get the anti-air. Finally gets something, this Hero. He needs so much more, though.
Right you are, right you are. And those lasers are only going to do so much for you, man. It's going to keep him away, but it ain't going to do too much.
The 4-4 is going to spin the fatal blow. You've got to. And he absolutely will. HoneyBee, will he break? Yes, he will. Says, I do not want to eat that damage. Not just yet.
Yeah, I agree. You break that. You break that. You try to clean it up here.
Is that going to be enough? Does he get it back in time? Does he get it back in time?
He does.
He's got it. He's got it. The Farah, no good.
He does not use it. Does not use it. Decision
He's
time.
got the mind, and that's going to be the round. Herobrine is on the verge, and this is the very last round of the last game. The best set we've seen all day.
Final. This is a banger right now. This is a slugfest right here. And continuing the pressure and pain is Herobrine in the corner.
All right, what do we got from here? The big boot overhead. And now HoneyBee stuck in the corner. Tries to go duck Hippopotamus. Overhead. All right, and now what do we got? The overhead gonna connect. Herobrine's pulling away. HoneyBee on his last breaker. The down two, but he gets him. Into the air.
Fantastic jumping. Now full meter though has Herobrine. Looking to just squeeze as much meterless damage as you can here for HoneyBee. Got them visibility grabs.
This is close. This is clutch for either player. Who do we got? All right, the stand 3. And now another low. And now here comes HoneyBee. Herobrine's got a break. He's gonna take it. He knows if he connects with one more, it's over for either player.
Like he's
He's trying to go down 2. Cancel. He's got a break.
Wow.
And he catches him out of the air. And that's gonna be it. The best set we've seen all night. HoneyBee is going to the Shark Tank finale. And that is going to be the end of winners finals. Holy moly.
What a fitting way to end it. Dude, he seriously ended it with the tech he shared earlier in the chat in final round, final match. That is insane.
Dude, that is correct. That is crazy right there. And I gotta say, congratulations to HoneyBee. Herobrine, of course, can have something to say about this. And there will be a grand finals. Of course, that is only for ceremony reasons and for seating reasons. But at the same time, if you're gonna be coming from North America and your name is HoneyBee, you gotta be feeling pretty good. You are in the finale. But now, the run is not over. We gotta see what is gonna behold us, because Chad Peterson coming up next. That is gonna be none other than HoneyBee moving to grand finals. And all I can say is GG's to both. But now it is going to be Herobrine dropping down to losers finals. And Chad, coming up next, this is going to be FireAxe and Amirsam. Peterson, do we even get a smoke break?
My God, no, there are no breaks here. All gas, no breaks, none whatsoever. HoneyBee brought it with the clutch. I cannot believe how poetic the finish was right there.
It was.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no, we're good. You're just going to be missing the first match. Let's get it, Chad. Let's do it. This is going to be losers semifinals. All right, man. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get it sent your way. Let's do it. It's going to be Amirsam and FireAxe. Let's go.
Hanging guard.
All right, and Amirsam, he has gotten super close every single time. But you know what? Let's see if he can make a run for that top 2 spot. The winner of this, of course, will be getting Herobrine.
Round 1. Fight.
Just going straight HomeLander right out the gate here, huh?
It looks like it from my bird's eye view right now, and it's going to be FireAxe immediately starting off. And FireAxe has had to fight a plethora of HomeLanders just to get here. A great duck, though, coming from Amirsam. And the big low going to be handling him as well. And now Amirsam with a gigantic lead.
Yeah, off to a super hot start here. God, and it just keeps rolling with HomeLander.
All right, Chad, once again, we are going and we are rolling, and it is going to be Amirsam absolutely battering FireAxe. All right, then another overhead, the double over. He loves that combination. And Amirsam really starting to pull away, starting to sink his teeth in.
Indeed, he does. That combination is lethal. We have seen it many times already to massive effect.
Fight.
All right,
convincing
Chad.
one right there, babe.
Indeed, let's go and let's roll. FireAxe got a taste of his own medicine on that one. Doesn't get the Sindel Trevor mix though. Amirsam having some great defense, somewhat even better offense. And now FireAxe really starting to sink his claws in, blowing out the eardrums, and here he goes. All right, 2-4.
Yeah, it starts now.
All right, the jumping gonna be no good, and now here comes Amirsam, immediately answering back, and this is gonna be one hell of a punish, crunching that neck, and now Amirsam trying to retake that lead. Solid defense on the wake up, gotta call it like I see it. And right now, Amirsam gonna be retaking that life lead. It is gonna be FireAxe who is in some trouble. All right, and now moving on through to the flawless block, and now a solid grab though coming out of Amir. Amir, what do you got for us? What's gonna be next on the docket? I saw the overhead not gonna be connecting. People forget, but that's gonna be a nuts punish. Amirsam forcing FireAxe to break. FireAxe trying to get that forward one. It's gonna be no good. And this could be the beginning of the end. Throws him into the air. Amirsam having a dominant round, and that's gonna be it. Amirsam takes it.
Amirsam continuing to show up and show out. We'd love to see it.
All right, Chad, a 1-0 score just like that, and now with all eyes on FireAxe to see if he can answer back. Does he need the Mileena, or does he like the Sindel in this particular one? Pearson, you should be able to see this game now.
All right, I am on my way right there. It's always tough to, I threw predictions up while I was waiting. It's always tough to commentate when I'm like a few seconds behind, but anyways, we are back in full effect right here. 2-0 right there by Amirsam over FireAxe. Do we see, do you think Mileena's better for HomeLander? Because I'm not sure. They had quite a battle with the HomeLander earlier using Sindel. We saw how that war of attrition came down at the end with multiple full screen battles coming down to round end.
And it's going to be all on him to decide, but right now we do see the exact same matchup here in our losers semifinals. Remember, the winner of this will be taking on Herobrine immediately when this is done. Herobrine, I'll just invite you straight to this cop. Let's get it, Chad.
Right, laser beams in, other projectiles, fireballs to start. Leaping over that is Sindel with the answer with the fireball in the face of her own. Right here, a block drive.
All right, beautiful overhead coming from Amir. Pearson, take over for 1 quick second if you can.
I will. Amirsam's going to continue this damage and pressure all the way to the right side of the screen. The classic HomeLander combo with the Farah after the demonic dash, diabolical dash, whatever you call it. There's a forward throw. We know Amirsam's been a big fan of the throw game. We've been seeing it to effect all evening. And look, here's a forward throw in return from FireAxe. Working with the full meter here. Back throw now. Yeah, mix it up. Get the corner. Get Tremor in there. Take another back throw. They are trading throws. They're trading blows right here. Good defense. See, that's the thing. When the defense is so good and they're blocking so much, you got to go up and attempt to throw at some point. So I think that's the result of why you've seen so many between these two. Now, anyways, ducking that fireball again. Still working with a pretty decent life advantage. Not as big as I thought, actually, now that I look. But Amirsam's going to get the scream treatment, forcing meter break. They're both at about even health bars. Tremor's trying to provide some assistance. Oh, but guess who's there? The whiff. And here comes Farah back again. Going to clean up the round. Amirsam up 1 round in game number 2 right here. Now let's see what kind of answer we got back from FireAxe. That was a pretty close one. A couple of different exchanges. Things could have went the other way. But unfortunately they didn't. And going to get some down 1 checks. Some down checks right here. It's the triple kick. No, it just did the double kick this time. Anyways. Ooh, 339 in the corner. FireAxe not in a good position. Gonna eat another big combo here unless they choose to break. They're gonna save it for the next combo apparently, but then they're gonna need to do it.
We're back, we're back. Had to handle some off-stream stuff real quick, but now it looks like Amirsam in complete control. As I say that, FireAxe on the breakaway getting a nice combo.
Right here, good answer back. A down 2 whipped. Expertly spaced out by FireAxe. Now is the time for you to make some damage. Even there is meter to break away, and he uses it. You want this round. You want this round badly. You do not want to go down 2-0 against Amirsam.
Forward 1 again. Amirsam, what do you got? The down 1 FireAxe interrupting, but Amirsam poking right back. The up block, and that's gonna be the round.
Yes, you crucial round right there for FireAxe, because otherwise you were down 2-0 against HomeLander. Terrible, terrible moves. But FireAxe making great moves there.
Oh, it's gonna be some tough sledding. And now though, we've got fireballs coming out left, right, and center field. The laser beams, the forward 4 not gonna connect. And HomeLander, he has been the character of this tournament, absolutely making some noise. And Amirsam, he knew he had to come out with his character because FireAxe is gonna be no slouch. The duck coming from Young Skibbity.
And 2 HomeLanders in a top 8 making some range right there. Why was the combo not afforded for him there? He got to get the block in between. Not quite enough on the reset.
Blowing up the eyeballs. And that's a nice overhead though coming from FireAxe. What do we got here? And that's gonna be the mix. FireAxe gonna take the lead. Can he maintain it though? That meter is slowly building for Amirsam.
Well, that's well drew the wake-up armor, something we don't often see out of FireAxe, but it was a great way to get out of the corner and afford a combo there.
The forward 4 catches him again! And this is gonna do devastating damage. This is not gonna be enough, but it will be close. No, wait, the fair is there, it will be enough! And Amirsam with a 2-0 score. FireAxe in some trouble!
2 Pharaohs in 1 combo, that should be illegal. You should be arrested for that, but yes, now up 2-0. FireAxe has got to scramble for a new strategy here, or just... I don't know, the HomeLander's so impressive. I don't have any advice, but FireAxe probably has the answer. You just gotta dig deep.
Keep in mind, Amirsam did finish off in 3rd place last Shark Tank, and he is trying to get to that 2nd place. It could be a HomeLander mirror if we do see him with Herobrine, but now, FireAxe, he is in trouble. He's gotta go.
Yes, it is crunch time right here. Love this character, yes, don't we all? Don't we all? But he's maintaining the confidence here. We just gotta see a couple different decisions to be made. That one could have been FireAxe, but instead we are he's got his back to the wall right now, and with HomeLander in tow, that's a tough chore right now. But if anyone's up to it, it's FireAxe.
And by the way, it's getting a little bit quiet in here. Let me know you guys are here. Who's still over here hanging out with us as we are in losers semifinals? Let's get it, chat. Let's make some noise.
Yes, indeed, right here, and making big noise with that scream is Sindel, and FireAxe is making sure to take full advantage of the 381. Push you all the way to the left, please, and thank you. All right, scream unaffected.
All right, FireAxe right now, though, getting battered, sent packing on the right side of the screen now, and it is going to be none other than Amirsam going crazy.
There again, Ferreira providing assistance, side switch, and the throat squeeze. Oh no, not the air double punches. This guy's playing like a mean bully.
All right, and now it is going to be none other than FireAxe. Back is up against the wall, quite literally. Gets the forward 1. Got to find a way to get that mix if he can. This would lead to some great damage. 1 more is all he needs. He nails him. Amirsam forced to break away.
Breaking away at low health. He's got confidence right here that he can eliminate the 133 remaining on Sindel's end. He's ducking. They both got fatal blow. It's going to be projectile war. We've seen this before. I think deja vu all over again.
Oh, looking for it to catch him out of the air. We saw that coming from Herobrine, and Amirsam trying to adapt it as well. And he's going to spend the fatal, and it's absolutely going to connect.
Oh my goodness, what a decision right there. Just let it fly. Didn't need that much damage, but hey, clutch up the round. Now you're only 1 away from the sweep. And yeah, at a tournament like this, Usually I agree. If you have a chance, let it fly, let it rip. Just clutch up the round, end it.
All right, and FireAxe, he has had to deal with HomeLander pretty much every step of the way in this event. And now we are seeing no change on that. Amirsam is on set point.
Yes, he is. Stand one, clips her right out of the sky. He's like, I can fly too, and I got this little character on my back that's going to make you pay.
All right.
Oh, no, but here...
Not giving up on it quite just yet. And by the way, I don't... Oh, man, hey, I'll tell you what, Osmos. HomeLander is a hell of a character. Amirsam is a hell of a player. The manly grab in FireAxe saying, you know what? I've got so much work to do, and I'm going to go right now. Okay.
Has to be frustrating here. The projectile game is very ineffective.
Nice, so the 2-4 into the mix, Pewter. And this should be close.
Go.
Is this going to be enough? I believe it's going to be not quite. Needs one more.
There's a breakaway if he wants it. I think he's going to save it for the next round, and he can't break away from a throw. He's got no choice.
All right, and with that right there, FireAxe keeps himself alive. He does need more, though. He needs one more just to secure that next game. Nice. All right, no mix on that one, though. And now Amirsam immediately takes flight. Solid grab, though, into the Farah. Amirsam once again on set point. One more would absolutely do this, Pewter.
Correct you are, and not being able to get out of that corner is FireAxe. This is so tough right here. That's going to lead into another potential Farah combo if he wants it. He's going to save Farah, and just like he saved the bar from last round.
Amirsam's close. FireAxe, though, does get a conversion right there. Throws Amirsam into the corner. What do we do? The forward four, but he goes for the raw scream.
Yeah, great counterplay right there. Even though a full bar is still available to both characters here, you got to continue to damage, make them force them to use it all, and then try to put yourself at advantage. This is really tough.
What do we got here? That's gonna be close. One more. Can he break? He can't break. Wait, he drops it. He gets saved right there by the bell. And now, what do we do here for FireAxe? The 2-4 into the trimmer. It's loaded. He gets the mix and computers in. That's gonna be the game. Amirsam, he drops the combo.
I cannot believe what I just saw right there. What an unfortunate time to make a mistake, and one that I would not expect. Avoiding the sweep is FireAxe. What a play.
Dude, he had the game winner right there. He absolutely had the game winner right there. And FireAxe, though, he gets to stay alive. Amirsam, that is super tough sledding indeed. And Computerson, that's a momentum burster right there, 100%.
You can't even script it better than this. FireAxe, there is no quit in his body right there. Clearly evidenced, and what a drop at the most crucial time. That is such a bummer. But we got potential here. Avoiding the sweep. There's hope.
By the way, Crime Rider in chat saying this has been a banger. Hey, all I can say, guys, thank you so much. We put so much work into these off stream. And by the way, a huge shout out to the mod Shutter and Platinum who have been helping out today. Let's get it, chat, and let's see if FireAxe can send us to yet another Game 5.
Yes, major shout outs to everybody working in the back end. Love it, love the effort right here. And yes, we need another Game 5, Abe. I think the crowd wants another Game 5. The world wants another Game 5. But looking to avoid that right here is Mr. Amirsam.
Amirsam right now, he is the... No. All right, let's get it, Chad. Let's get it. 2-1 is going to be your current set score right now. Amirsam, he cannot avoid the mix. FireAxe, he can bring this back, though. He's got to go.
He is well on his way to doing so here. That combo's a good start to do so. Got 297 right in the pit.
Oh, that's going to be around 100%. He's not even going to break. FireAxe, he knows he's cooked for that one. And Amirsam, wait, no. And that is going to be it. Okay, all right, Amirsam is once again on set point.
Yeah, keep that meter for this one, because you don't know when you're going to need it, and this will probably be the last breaker attempt you have unless this round really goes far.
Oh, he drops it, though. That is rare for FireAxe. Got to call it like I see it. And however, though, FireAxe, he's saying, I'm not done. I've still got more blood left in this. However, Amirsam looking for that winning combo. 1-1 into the stream. Here we go.
Yes, we go. This is a great opportunity here. This is going to give him a nice advantage. Both characters have breaker. They're not going to use him yet. Got to save it for a rainy day. Keep that in your pocket.
Board one into the low, and now another overhead. Here comes Amirsam, looking to get his get back. And in the corner, Amirsam is smothering.
Unfortunate stuff as he ate the overhead Farah. He's going to eat all the damage, though.
Combo. He's got him. No, he drops it, sort of. All right, those good low, just to check him. And now he's got to break. He absolutely needs to.
Yeah, you have to right there. This is
he's
tournament life.
That's gonna be the round. Spend the fatal blow. Is he gonna get greedy? No, he's just gonna spend it, saying, you know what? I need this one. FireAxe is only gonna be down by one round. Can he bring this back?
Absolutely. You gotta let that one rip right here. Now he's one round away from Game 5, even though he's not gonna have fatal anymore. I agree. You just needed to clutch that one up.
All right, and chat is saying Amirsam might be selling just a little bit, but you know, at the same time, FireAxe is working his ass off. And now, do we get yet another Game 5, blowing out the eardrums, Peter, and now here comes FireAxe.
Good stuff right there. That is how you want to start out. That is how you want to start out with a good combo here and some pressure.
Again. He catches him! FireAxe with a devastating lead. Amirsam is stuck in the corner, and that tremor is getting reloaded.
Yes, it is. Getting some chip damage there. Okay, big life advantage, but it's slowly going away. It's slowly being depleted.
Overhead. And a knife. Okay, hang on just a second. And now Amirsam, he can do some serious damage from here. And now breaking away, says FireAxe. We are not dealing with any of that. He gets the mix again. This could be the beginning of the end. Amirsam is going to get Breaker. Into the sky we go. Will he break? Yes, he will.
Got Breaker at a perfect time, but most of the damage had already been done right now. Big health advantage for FireAxe here. Looking to push it to game 6.
All right, the low gonna be no good. That Pharaoh gonna be out of commission just for a little while. The overhead, though, he armors right through it. FireAxe, he has not been going to the well. Too often with that in chat. I need everybody in here to make some noise. We have yet another Game 5. I truly cannot believe this, Pewter.
I believe that is game 5, number 6 out of how many matches we had? 8?
6 or 7?
8, 6 or 7, but it is game 5, number 6. Can we get 6? Can we get 6 and 7?
Chad,
Who knows?
Chad, we have been getting spoiled with some immaculate gameplay today, and this is going to be the final one between these guys. Let's make some noise and send this to our very last match between these two players. And by the way,
8 game 5s. It was 8? Oh God, I can't believe I've lost count to so many.
All right, chat, let's do this one. This is going to be FireAxe and Amirsam. The winner of this takes on Herobrine. A guaranteed HomeLander showdown awaits the winner. Let's see if FireAxe can bring this all the way back, or Amirsam can put a stamp on this, and let's get it. These two are thinking about it, but no, it is going to be the same loadout. FireAxe maybe getting a bit of a download on Amirsam. Chat, our last one between these two. The winner goes to losers finals. Let's go.
Whatever I want.
Thoughts going in play right there, but ultimately they made the correct choices there. And here we are, the banger at the Cage Mansion. Sunny Cage Mansion.
And Apple Pie King, that is very much correct. The winner of this will be taking on Herobrine. We're just going to invite him to this hill. Into Johnny's mansion we go. FireAxe, though, trying to start off with that lead, but it will be Amir as of right now.
Indeed it will, indeed it will. Oh my goodness. We got that to look forward to. FireAxe wants to make sure that's not the case.
Okay.
A little bit of a projectile war again.
All right, FireAxe is trying to go for the Call of Duty gameplay here. Amirsam, you know he's not going to put up with that for too long. That tremor, just in case you feel like pushing a button, but gets the grab out of it. Cannot get the mix. Solid grab again. Is that up block damage? No. Or for the raw scream. Amirsam letting FireAxe get away with quite a bit here, I must say. The up block, though, coming from Skibbity.
There's a good punish. He's not going to use the breaker. He's going to save that one for the next round too, it looks like, but now he's finding himself in the corner with Tremor providing armor here.
All right,
so,
FireAxe.
So Sindel just eats that laser. She don't care.
FireAxe, so by the way, with his first lead in the set and gets a pickup, he is officially in the lead. He is on the verge of bringing this all back.
Oh, wow. Yes, he is. And that was a pretty convincing one, just not letting HomeLander get the momentum going. Now let's see if Amirsam can have a response here to make sure we are back to final match.
FireAxe, by the way, with maybe some performance-enhancing bathroom breaks in between the sets, but you know what? We do allow it. Yes, anything that can help you out. 4-1, Amirsam immediately answers back. That's a full combo. He will take the lead.
Oh, he went for the low fair there again. Mixing it, that's going to be a nice piece of damage. What? Weird trade on Wake Up.
What do we got from
far
here?
Way to confirm.
And by the way, I must say, this is one of the best Shark Tanks we've ever held. The matches today have been absolutely chef's kiss.
Oh God, it's been a fantastic affair so far, and it continues to be one. FireAxe continues to
He's got the lead. Is he gonna put this one away? He's got a full stick of butter. FireAxe going for the gold. He's gonna bring it all the way back. He spent that entire bag. 40% damage. Amirsam, you've got to make something happen, but I don't think FireAxe is gonna allow it. Another 4-1. He's on chip territory. And that's
so
gonna
close.
be it! FireAxe with a 3-2 score, taking out Amirsam just like that in one of the best sets. I keep saying that about all of them, but that truly was an insane match to watch. Amirsam, thank you so much for playing. Gonna finish off in 4th place today. And now, Computerson, we are down to our top 2 matches.
Oh my God, GG's to both right there. Another absolute thriller in front of us. Game 5 again. Wow. Can't even count on one hand the amount of game 5s we have.
I can't either, man. That has been so many, but at that point, chat, it is going to be none other than FireAxe, who is going to be going to losers finals, and he will be taking on Herobrine. The winner, of course, going to be taking on HoneyBee in that ceremonious grand finals. But chat, let's send it your way. Cucumber, by the way, coming through with some biddies. Shout outs to their birthday boy. Hopefully you had a great day. And now, let's get these players up in the building. Coming up next is going to be Herobrine taking on FireAxe. Let's get it, and let's go! All right, Chad, we are officially here. This is going to be losers finals. This is going to be the most important match of the entire event. The winner of this is guaranteed for the Shark Tank finale. Will it be FireAxe? Will it be Herobrine? Let's find out, and let's go.
Here we go. Now FireAxe, fresh off the heels of a victory over another HomeLander, now has to face Mr. Herobrine himself.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Your reward for beating one HomeLander is another HomeLander who took you out earlier in the event.
You gotta fight hard to qualify for this one. Oh, and then, by the way, when you win here, your treat is fighting HoneyBee.
Yeah, no, not the best rewards, but at the same time, if you win this one, you are pretty much good to go. By the way, Acolyte coming through with our 6th sub of the day, giving a sub to FireAxe, letting him go ad-free. Thank you so much, Acolyte, for all you do for us, and we cannot wait to see you in that next Shark Tank. But comparison right now, it will be FireAxe in the lead, but Herobrine, they can change that at a drop of a dime.
Continuing his power right here, continuing momentum from the last HomeLander defeat. Oh, but now he's gonna eat a big combo after a side switch. Full bar for HomeLander. Herobrine taking him all the way to the right.
All right, by the way, Cucumber, that's actually a really good idea. I got you. All right, chat, let's do it right now. It will be a solid grab, but again, FireAxe in the lead. Herobrine has not been able to get to his rhythm, not just yet. Okay.
He's not at a huge health disadvantage right here, though. They're kind of just poking around here. No huge combos just yet, besides the one. Even that was 20%, but now he's got a big opportunity. No breaker in sight for FireAxe. Gonna eat all of this.
Herobrine right now on the verge. 15 seconds left. This one could be going the distance. This is not going to hit, by the way. And no, that's going to be a full combo punish. And FireAxe may be getting a little bit frustrated right there. He's had to fight so many HomeLanders today.
The HomeLander.
That's kind of a desperation fatal, you know, but why not let it rip when you're there in the corner? Sometimes they work.
Sometimes, but balls to the face is absolutely going to be the tactics we go for. And now, though, that is going to be a big crunch coming from Herobrine right now and absolutely dominating FireAxe in the corner.
Yeah, indeed, and that is not a good spot to be. We all know that against HomeLander and Farah, you do not want to be in the corner, as well as with Sindel. But I digress. Another overhead is going to extend the combo, forcing all the meter.
Oh, look at the damage again! And now Herobrine's starting to pull away! FireAxe, so he might just be saying, I think you got me. Maybe we go to the next game, but right now, FireAxe, so getting hit with these overheads, and that is going to be more than enough to do it. Herobrine taking the first game.
Just abusive with those levitating overhead punches. Just kept going, and he still keeps going now with the down two to send him flying. Wow, relentless stuff. Herobrine does not want to take 3rd place.
And Chad, it's important to know, I see a lot of people talking about HomeLander. He's probably the best character in the game. Maybe not meta-wise, but as far as, can you just pick him up and kind of make stuff happen? Somewhat. But at the same time, hey, if you're an elite player and you get this character on your roster, probably good stuff's gonna happen.
Certainly amongst the top, if not the top, in my opinion, right here. And FireAxe admirably battling his way through his 2nd HomeLander right now. And yeah, like you're saying, this has to be frustrating for FireAxe. I mean, anyone fighting HomeLander is going to have a tough time. There's so many things to avoid, so many things to keep in mind. It's muy difícil, as they would say.
He has had to fight his way through an army of HomeLanders, but if he can get one more, the Promised Land will be there. And that Promised Land is, of course, going to be a top spot in the finale. And trust me, you want this, man. You want to get into that finale early because the Sharks are coming. Absolutely.
Yes, the Sharks have arrived in the form of Game 5s, as we've already seen. Oh, a little backdash projectile thing in the air. I like that. Good dog. Get rid of that Farah stuff. Continue this combo. FireAxe need this momentum.
And by the way, how tough are these tournaments, by the way? FireAxe did not even make a top 8 last time. And was he going Sindel and Mileena? Yes, he was. And I'll tell you what, this tournament, though, is just absolutely shark-infested water, lives up to his name. And now FireAxe starting to really lock in here and today. Herobrine in some big trouble. One more should do it. And now, though, guaranteed right now, do we get the chip? The overhead's absolutely going to crash him.
The overhead is true, taking hardly any damage right there with FireAxe as he takes one round here. Looking to tie things up, and there's a great punish going to afford him the opportunity to do so. Early breakaway there by Herobrine.
I mean, Osboss, it's a very good point, man. It's a very good point. This character can make wonders for your career. And now Herobrine with some good defense. Tries to get to his offense, gets the shim jim, and breaks the neck of young Skibbity.
Yeah, oh, big damage, and always, everything's a corner carry with HomeLander. 421, that stings. There's bar here, but I think FireAxe is just going to cape that for the next match, and wisely so. You're already up around.
All right, FireAxe right now getting battered here, not giving up on the round, the 1-1-1 and 2, a standing one yet again. Gets the mix, he's not giving up, not just yet, Peter.
Here we go, the comeback can be real. We know what FireAxe can do, we know how quick one reset into another combo, this damage can pile up. It could be 2 touch from here.
Oh, that's gonna be the round. 100% Herobrine on the verge of going up on a 2-0 score. Let's see if FireAxe is able to answer back. Let's get it, chat.
Fight.
Gets the mix yet again. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. FireAxe, I mean, Herobrine cannot break. Now they can, but I don't think they're going to. Resetting that cameo. Forward one into the low. Good flawless block. And the low can absolutely tag him.
Oh, let go of the duck block just at the perfect time to get hit, but had to break anyways.
Good step back
FireAxe,
into the forward one.
immediate breaker early into the combo. That's when you want to do it. Get eat a projectile here. You don't want to get to that game. At least Tremor's provided some insurance there for that scream.
Oh,
so
the miss input.
available.
The solid grab from Herobrine.
Yeah, that was kind of an awkward thing that had to have been a missed input right here. Anyways, he can advance, push him over the middle of the
One
street.
again. Herobrine has been getting erased with that, and this should be the beginning of the end. Yes, it will. FireAxe gonna knock this up 1-1, and now things are going insane, blowing out those eardrums. FireAxe, I have to respect his admiration. I'm sorry, I have to respect his hustle today. He has been going through a barrage of HomeLanders, but if he can beat one more, he will get to the promised land in the form of that Shark Tank finale. But chat, we are still a long ways away from that. Herobrine still has every opportunity in the world to answer back.
Indeed, indeed. This is the stuff of heroes that FireAxe is doing for the people fighting all these HomeLanders. For people's sake, Smokestrike's worst. No, he absolutely is not. HomeLander fare is a million times better, and it takes 0 brains. At least for Smoke, you have to execute and have some thumb.
All right, by the way, we see our first switch of the event coming from Herobrine. No, wait, what are we doing? No, we're going right back to HomeLander. Don't worry about that.
Living forest.
The HomeLander remains, and why not? Working to great effect here. It's 1-1.
I'm too pumped
Gotta keep
to
the character
let
that brought you here. There's no reason to switch things up and get cute at this point. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. By the way, Big Al's great to see you, man. The gear is God back up in here. Hopefully you're doing well. Whitey's still hanging out with us, and now let's get this action going, chat.
Puts on the jacket, just bravely advances up, but the throw is denied. They're gonna go for another one? Oh, I thought I was gonna see some wild shit.
Red, no good. The down one, a solid grab, though, coming courtesy of Herobrine. Okay, just diving right up in there. That's a solid pickup, though. The down one into the down one, into the screen.
That's beautiful. Barely on the range of that second down one. Picking up with that. Couldn't quite get as much damage because it was just too far away. Oh, no. It ate right through Tremor and the screen. This guy's a lunatic.
He absolutely is chatting right now. Yo, what's going on, Big Out saying, Babe Dana Coach? What is up, my man? All right, so the delay on it. Herobrine trying to place this correctly. And yo, what's going on, Jeezy, Rocket League, what are we doing? Come on, do it tonight, Me and Computer will be on.
Jeezy, my dog, what's happening right now? What is happening right now is Herobrine with the huge health advantage. Well, not huge, but he's got the corner here, and this is big time in his
He's got him, that's gonna be no! One more would be the round.
Break.
And Sean Chevy, what's going on? Welcome for the, thank you so much for the follow. He can't break, that's gonna be the round! Herobrine absolutely sniping young Skibbity.
Let it fly, as it were. Why not? Clinch up the round. I always say that. When you got rounds in front of you, don't be afraid to take it.
All right, and FireAxe getting absolutely hosed. He couldn't break from that. I don't believe he could. He was mid forward one. There was nothing he could do. And now let's get you back to it. All right, Herobrine once again retaking that lead. No mix coming out of Skibbity.
Tremor had been hit moments before that as well, so there was no opportunity to break. And now he's still to be positive about things. Yeah, see, to be positive though, he's working with the full stick this round. He's taking advantage of it right there, getting a nice corner carry.
All right, down one, a solid grab, and now we've got to, we've got to throw him into the corner. And now, 1-1-1, good flaws block coming from Herobrine. Say what you will about this HomeLander player, but he has been playing exceptional today, Pewter.
Oh man, there we go. He's got the corner. How many times have we seen him miss that combo? Not many. Usually that's cake and pie, but he missed it again. What is happening right here?
I'll tell you what's happening. A solid grab coming from none other than Herobrine on the verge. Down one, can he get the mix? Yes, he can. He's got to break. He's got to break. And now FireAxe on the verge of spinning that fatal. You have to imagine though, Herobrine is going to break away from any and all of this. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to. You got meter right on time right there. Otherwise,
and FireAxe with the robbery. That's gonna be the round. Absolutely. And he was also able to reset the tremor.
The hero of the people coming through here. Looking to go up a game apiece. It's one round apiece right here. Who's gonna go up 2-1? Oh, there's the dreaded Farah overhead. Nobody likes to see it. Forcing a breakaway there from FireAxe.
Catches him. That's gonna be devastating. FireAxe gonna be retaking the lead. And Herobrine right now is getting a taste of his own medicine with all this mix. You too easy in the building. What's going on, my goat? And this is gonna hurt.
Oh, and he's keeping Aftershock Tremor in there. Gotta reset him. He's gonna be a little bit before he's back, especially there after he got knocked out of play. But a big lead for FireAxe.
FireAxe right now, he cannot afford to let this slip. Herobrine's got to make some moves, though, and they've got to make him now. Good low into the overhead, but that's an up block to Herobrine's dismay. And he is going to be going down, Chad.
And with style as well. 2-1 FireAxe. The man of the people, running through HomeLander after HomeLander. Let's see if he can complete it. And let's see what Herobrine's response is. I don't see a character change, but there's got to be some style change.
And up next, Sissy, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Curzum are now cheering for FireAxe. You too easy cheering for FireAxe. This one could go the distance. Herobrine has got to answer back and answer back now.
I mean, I think most of the time, whenever HomeLander's on the screen, he's just getting rooted against.
HomeLander.
I mean,
Sindel.
I'm not the biggest fan of playing against Sindel either, but I'd way rather play against anything in the game other than Farah HomeLander. That's just me.
I'm too pompous to
Any
let
pair.
live.
All right, well, that being said, let's get this back to order and let's go, Chad. Once again, if you've been hanging out with us the entire time, thank you so much for being here. And now, Herobrine right now knows that they've got to make some moves.
Indeed, and that's off to a good start. Taking the throw, nice block right there on the 4-1 attempt. Denying the tremor as well. A little poke check.
Awesome, I've been talking to you this entire time. What do you mean? All right, the 1-1 though, into the big scream. And now here comes FireAxe. And now big slam down coming from him. Apple Pie King, Weddy, and everybody else, guys, once again, welcome to the chat. Or thank you so much for being here. The entire time, we are let loose just like me inside of an elevator. And balls to the face, Pewter.
Oh yeah, taking big advantage. There's 3 consecutive grabs right there. Fearless, big life advantage here for FireAxe. Gonna continue pressure. Nice block on the low Farah attempt. And also got the hair whip on Farah. Gonna be away from the screen for a little bit. Unavailable to Herobrine. HomeLander. Get confused.
And Apple Pie King, I read you loud and clear, Lotus. And now, right now, it is gonna be Herobrine. FireAxe, he's had to play so many HomeLanders that he has adapted in real time.
What do we have here? What is Herobrine going to do about this? Trying to deny it, play the space game with FireAxe, but now wearing the vest is gonna get brave. 15 health only remaining.
All right, FireAxe, so this could come down to the wire. Herobrine needs an answer. He needs it now. Spend the fatal blow. I don't even know if it'd be worth it. He knows he needs one more opening. Can he find it? The overhead is gonna take it, and that's gonna be enough.
That's how you do it right there with the clock on the line, because one combo could have deleted that from Herobrine. So wisely taking it out, and now one round away, rather, from going to finals here.
All right, FireAxe, you can see the Shark Tank finale. Herobrine has gotten so close. Is this gonna be the day? He's gonna have to play so much more sharper, though. He's gotta find some kind of answer, and he's gotta find it now. He has one round to do so.
There's an opportunity right there. Farah coming in play. Big damage is going to happen and still going to maintain stage advantage. Safe jumping right there, playing the mind games. Clips with the overhead. Now he's turned these tables a bit big.
All right, Herobrine, though, he says, you know what? Oh, wait, hang on a second. FireAxe immediately answers back, and this is going to hurt. Forward 1 into the big low, another mix. FireAxe, he can see the finale from here.
That was a fantastic reset right there, and he moves into the right side of the screen. The buff is in play. Look at him, he finished that. Was not expecting him to finish the string. Got a life advantage, but not too great of one right here, Vape.
All right, FireAxe, one more combination is all it's gonna take. And Chad, wait, one more attempt from Herobrine. You've got to make this count. Your tournament run is on the line. The forward 1, no good. The low, no good. Herobrine trying to get him. What can he do from here? FireAxe, 25 on the board. And the overhead block. That should have been a full punish.
FireAxe got break for a while. Tremor's unavailable. Any combo here from Herobrine to do it. The clock.
And wait a minute. Is this going to connect? No. And FireAxe, he's got to answer. And that's going to be it, chat. That is going to be FireAxe getting it done over Herobrine. Finally defeating his tournament demon and turns into the spider. We have not seen this in so long.
We haven't seen an anime period in so long, and I am so glad that we are, and well deserve it after plowing through two very talented Homelanders. FireAxe, you deserve that. Way to put on a show, fellas.
All right, chat, now we have the biggest one, our last set of the night. Herobrine gonna finish in 3rd place. Thank you so much for coming through, chat. But with that result, it is gonna be none other than FireAxe sending himself all the way upstairs. And by the way, it looked like so many times he could have been eliminated. But with that performance, chat, we have our last set of the day. Let me show you exactly what it is we are talking about right here and right now. So FireAxe gonna be making his way upstairs, and that is now going to be us going all the way up to take on HoneyBee. Chat, FireAxe versus HoneyBee. The winner of this will be the 3rd seed in the Shark Tank finale. The loser will be the 4th place seed. Computerson, you got time for one more match?
Absolutely, I do. This is the grand finals, both advancing as you said for both you said qualifying. I want to give a shout out to GG's to Herobrine right there. Don't be down on yourself, man. That was a really tough fight, and we know you'll be back. We know we'll see you again.
All right, chat, here we go. This is going to be grand finals. HoneyBee going to be sitting on the winner's side of things, and FireAxe, he would have to win 3 straight just to reset this bracket. And remember, the season prize pot, as it stands right now, is $100 on the line. Let's get going.
Mileena.
Yes, indeed, $100. Thanks to all you beautiful people. We got 120 still chilling with us in the chat. It has been quite a journey, a litany of game 5s. So many right here. And here is the finale, the fruits of everybody's labors. Let's go.
And let's see, is this going to be a 3-0 sweep from HoneyBee to end our night a little bit early? Does FireAxe have the technology to to reset this bracket? Let's go.
All right, HoneyBee starting things off, but look at, here's the response. FireAxe going back to the Mileena choice.
All right, FireAxe right now answering immediately. And I don't know who's going to win between these two very high-level players of FireAxe answering back almost immediately. Down 1 into the overhead. And into the air we go. FireAxe with a dominant first round. HoneyBee's in trouble, and that is going to be it. FireAxe just rejoicing that there is no more Homelanders to deal with.
Fight.
Yeah. No doubt, and he's continuing the momentum here. His 3rd straight match, as I said before. So he's feeling the flow right now, even though he changed characters. We've seen him pick a Mileena many times throughout this tournament as well. And he continues there with a good side switch combo. Double side switch, excuse me. Triple side switch.
And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to the season finale, you can do so right here. And guys, thank you so much again for everything you've done for us. However, it will be HoneyBee going through the ringer, as we can see right now. The down 1 into the overhead. FireAxe is kind of falling right now, Peter. And wait, he's going to be breaking away.
Breaking away, very low health. Confidence of HoneyBee.
And now FireAxe answering in a big way. He wants to win this tournament, chat.
Indeed, he does. That was a pretty convincing couple rounds right there. Let's see if it continues. I mean, his controller is red hot right now. It's probably steam coming off of it.
Oh, he's had to play so many game 5s today. He's had to make so many comebacks. HoneyBee has been sitting in grand finals. But you know what? Let's see if he can answer right back. Is it time for the Noob Saibot of HoneyBee? Let's go find out, chat.
Very well could be. We have only seen Reptile tonight. Am I correct? I believe so. Only Reptile by him, and it looks like it's going to continue. Oh, wait. Or is it? Oh, never mind. It is. This time it's Movado.
All right, Computerson, take over for one quick second.
Must be very proud.
I will indeed. We have the cool out as we are usually wont to do with FireAxe here. This awesome jacket. I wish I could buy that jacket the Reptile's got on for real. Anyways, Movado here going to provide some teammate assistance here for HoneyBee. He just says, meet me in the middle. Meet me in the middle. Now it's time to get in the face and bring him all the way to the right space. 344 and more. 410 right there, and invisibility. Fortunately, it's short-lived invisibility thanks to FireAxe's counterattack.
All right,
now he's bringing to the right side. He's got a 412 piece of his own.
All right, FireAxe does not have to leave the poke, and the special will be good for HoneyBee. And all right, an overhead chop going to be looking good. And now almost has the round. HoneyBee, the flawless block coming out of FireAxe, takes his turn back. Solid back 3, though, the full shim jim coming from HoneyBee. FireAxe, he's going to break away. Still believes in the round. Stand 3.
Away at low health.
Low, and that's going to be enough. HoneyBee takes the lead.
And as we often see, if HoneyBee gets beaten in pretty convincing round, he always turns up the juice on the next one and always has a great response. It never fails, and you see it in effect right there. And as I just cursed him, now he's getting hit into the corner.
All right, and now the bottom might gonna be set up, and HoneyBee gonna get that chance for a side switch. Into the sky we go. HoneyBee gonna try to retake the lead.
Good stuff off the shock trap right there. Gonna get some invisibility mix. He's got invisi combos. This is gonna hurt. Oh, he just takes the forward throw instead. Invisibility remains. Never mind. Damage does though.
This is gonna be the game. No, FireAxe still believes if he can find that last mix. He's trying to test HoneyBee. Where is he blocking? Where is he not blocking? The Lao hat, he still catches him. I did not even know that was a thing. Powered right through the orbiting hat. The biggest brain on HoneyBee, and he is 2 games away from winning Shark Tank. And Yimbo, thank you so much for the follow.
Big time tail whip right there in the corner, and a fantastic answer back. Way to clap right at him, HoneyBee.
And all right, chat, we see what's in front of us right now, a 1-1 score. HoneyBee is 1 round away from getting, he is 2 games away from ending this entire tournament. Let's see what FireAxe can do, and let's go. By the way, what's up, Big Jonathan Zooted and everybody else coming through in the building? Let's send this back your direction.
Yeah, I think HoneyBee wants to get out. He don't want the bracket reset. He wants to end this right now, even though it is 1 apiece. The momentum of FireAxe is cannot be understated enough.
By the way, HoneyBee is our first North American player to qualify in the event, and he's up early with us, and so you know what? We threw him right in. FireAxe, so he's got to get going if he wants any chance of resetting this bracket, Pewter.
Getting up early, getting up early. Early bet, early rise makes men healthy, wealthy, and wise. And wise he is with that run throw right there. Gonna do an overhead and mix.
Try to go for the up block right there. HoneyBee not buying it. Stand 3.
Okay. Good stuff right there. Gonna take a 1 check.
And by the way, both players have qualified. HoneyBee getting shimmied. Absolute devastating for FireAxe.
Oh yeah, big time damage right there. Gonna lay the hat down.
Down 2.
Something to think about. Back to HoneyBee knows that.
Here comes HoneyBee. FireAxe, do you break? No, he's not going to. Just eats it. This is gonna do a tremendous amount of damage.
God, he knows tech on every character. That is such a situational thing for him to do that led to that combo.
All right, HoneyBee gonna break. FireAxe still with a full stick of butter. And now that's gonna hurt. He's gotta break, and he does.
Yeah, he believes right here. Wise break by both though.
The fatal blow, and he is not gonna miss a beat on that. Peterson, HoneyBee going down.
Correct, you are, and yeah, just circling back. Whenever you got the opportunity to take a round, especially against a player like this. Good decision.
All right, HoneyBee going down, but these are closely contested battles. FireAxe kind of ran over HoneyBee in that first game, but it's been all smooth sailing since then. Let's see if HoneyBee can get back in that win column. The low.
Hurt box on that tail, get affected by the long extended range of the side there.
Back 3. He's been getting those shimmies at will. By the way, Russian Bear, what's going on, brother? Another jump, and look at the damage right now. 41. So the crown accepts your payment, and he's still going, Computer Sim.
Oh my god, what a great reset. After the invisibility, he forfeits it and takes another 310. That's 720 damage off 2 combos, and he's got the corner.
All right, the Shim Jim is good, FireAxe. He needs so much more of it, though. And right now, he's got HoneyBee backed up against the wall. Quite literally. Solid grab from Fire.
That's right there, gonna take the forward throw. Now let's see how HoneyBee fights his way out of there. Eating that overhead. I think we all fall for that once in a while. I know I do. The throw is denied.
All right, the low again. The jump, that's a full combo, but wait, he drops it. He can still take the lead here. The Movado mine, the jump, and he tries the anti-air.
Mine was denied. No more full bar for HoneyBee. He cannot break now. But
solid grab. That should be it, and that's gonna be the round. HoneyBee, we are all tied up. And yo, what's going on, Grayson? How you been?
You cannot break out of a throw, and that one went right by the skin of his teeth. Now he's forcing the breakaway right there. But HoneyBee's gonna have a breakaway of his own pretty shortly.
All right, though, no shimmy coming from FireAxe. Good defense from HoneyBee. But now FireAxe, he's got to get going. He's slowly but surely losing that momentum. HoneyBee taking him sky high.
Oh, yeah, look at this stuff. Bring him all the way to mid-screen. He's got those mid-screen confirms. You think he doesn't? 415, clean.
Good. Oh, that could have been a huge combo from FireAxe. Not going to quite get it, though, not this time. The back 3 shimmies him again. FireAxe, he is in trouble, Pewter. This might be close to being enough. One more. And all right, FireAxe going to spend his last bit of meter. The low, no good.
Got to. Got a desperation
he
break right there.
Him.
HoneyBee can break at any time as well. This is going to be close.
Overhead.
Big decisions.
It goes Punk Special and HoneyBee on a 2-1 lead. And HoneyBee is 1 round away from taking the 3rd seed in Shark Tank.
There is the great decision to run through to clean it up there. And yeah, right, you are 1 game away. We got some HoneyBee fans in the chat, some Canadian fans in the chat, I see. Love to see that root. We had some new fans popping up after everyone was rooting for FireAxe to beat them HomeLanders. Now we got everyone rooting on HoneyBee.
It's
now
crazy. It's crazy.
Everybody.
Everybody.
FireAxe love too.
Everybody was cheering for FireAxe 10 minutes ago, and now it has been all HoneyBee. Everyone is wanting to see him win. He is one game away. Let's see if FireAxe can do anything about this, Chad.
We got fans on both ends, something that you love to see. All 148 people in the chat. Looks like we got some other Canadians in here too, which is great stuff. And we got the Mileena choice. I thought maybe we see Sindel. No, he's sticking with Mileena. Sticking with Mileena, bait.
All right, FireAxe would be locked into Mileena unless he resets this bracket. It would be considered a new set at that point. HoneyBee, let's see if he can finish things up, or does FireAxe have the technology to come through and get it done? Tries to go anti-air, not going to be able to get it.
Jumped behind the cross up and just realizing he didn't have a combo, so just stayed on the right side of the screen. However, the ball roll, another victim, claims another one.
Ball grab, by the way, Computerson, another game 5 perhaps? Why not?
Could be, could be. There could potentially be 2 more game 5s.
Oh my goodness, man. That would be like 6 or 7 game 5s on the night, maybe 10, I don't even know. So many matches we've had today. And now into the air, FireAxe looking to clean up this round. He only needs a little bit more to do so, but we've got Gator Rolls.
Gator Rolls right there.
Good defense on Skibbity's part.
Yeah, the back three's been working for HoneyBee a lot right there, but it was denied. And the invisibility is as well. Clean pickup. Finish with the size. I like that stuff.
HoneyBee, by the way, is only down by 1 round. Let's see if he can wrap things up, or FireAxe can send this to yet another game 5. FireAxe looking for all that shimmy pressure. What's he got for us this time?
It's a run through. He chooses not to go for the attack, just getting out of there, which is wise.
All right, HoneyBee with a very small lead. FireAxe not getting hit by that stand 3. Looking for that Movado currently. By the way, a full combo. Pickup coming from Fire.
Yeah, forcing the breakaway right there.
Nice, go into the air. HoneyBee gonna be taking a devastating lead. FireAxe not gonna break.
Ran into the raw force ball, and now he's gonna have shock. Shock and awe.
Oh my god, he wasn't
indeed.
blocking. That should be the round, but no. FireAxe still believes. Says we're not done, and not done just yet. Solid overhead chop. And another Gator roll, and HoneyBee is on event point.
Indeed, he is right there. Wise breakaway by FireAxe. Hopefully he can build up another one here for his tournament life.
Overhook, but he catches him out of the overhead. And now here comes HoneyBee with yet another lead. Is he going to win this tournament right here? Overhead, no good. The poke special is. Nice though, another one, FireAxe in all sorts of trouble. And FireAxe, you've got to go. You've got to make something happen.
This is a very tough situation
there
to
he
be in
goes.
right there. But he nullifies the invisibility.
Oh, that's a big. Spin the fatal blow. Spin the fatal blow, FireAxe. And is this gonna connect? Is this gonna connect? It absolutely will, and that should be the game.
I think you're correct. I think that cleans it up. I think that cleans up.
He's
It is game 5.
FireAxe with ice in his veins, that Kung Lao had coming to the rescue. And now check, because why the hell not another game 5? If FireAxe wins, this bracket is reset, which will go to 0-0. If HoneyBee wins, this tournament is over. Computerson, you got time?
Oh my god, I do. Holy Hannah, do I, for another game 5? You kidding me, bro? This is a record. This is record breaking.
And all right, Yellow Fives, I got you. I got you when it's time, all right? Don't forget. People forget, man. All right, Chet, let's get you back to the action, and let's see who is going to win this tournament.
Man, I've never seen anything like this. Where, like, the clear and vast majority of our matches have been game 5s.
It just shows you how competitive this bracket really is. We are, by the way, crossing that 3-hour mark. We haven't done that in so long.
It has been quite a minute. It has been quite a journey. And thanks for everybody that's stuck with us through it right here, including the players. They are fighting their asses off. Let's see what we got in game 5.
All right, FireAxe immediately starting off with the Thunder, bringing it to HoneyBee, and a tremendous lead awaits him. No mix
is in play, but expertly defended by HoneyBee. He knows how to deal with that trickery.
Oh, he gets the shimmy again, does HoneyBee. And now FireAxe finding himself in trouble. That meter is slowly building. The life lead is going to be somewhat negligible at this point. All right, dive right into that Movado mine as well. Cannot get anything going as FireAxe. The low again, coming from HoneyBee. FireAxe, he had an opener right there. No low. And no, that is going to be plus. You got to remember, people forget, man.
Got caught backdashing right there, did HoneyBee. Now he finds himself in the corner. Getting out, though, using that expert move.
Overhead chop. And he wakes up with buttons. That's going to be the round. And FireAxe, he can reset this bracket with one more win.
Round 2.
1 win away from a reset. Oh my god. Yeah, more than 3 hours. It's been a journey. I didn't know how long it was going to be, but you know what? I'm here for it. All the game 5s have extended it and made it such a joy right here, and looking to eliminate the possibility of another game 5 is HoneyBee.
Oh my goodness, though, he could have picked that one up as well. And now FireAxe getting hit with the back 3 yet again. HoneyBee, this is going final round and final game. And what's going on, Big Merengue?
I think FireAxe is going to keep this bar right there. He's going to tech the throw. Wise. Good
Back
stuff
3,
right
that's
here.
the round. FireAxe knows it. And Chad, final round, final game. If HoneyBee wins, this tournament is over. If FireAxe wins, this bracket is reset.
Yet again, yes, what a crucial round this is. This is sweat time.
All right, HoneyBee opts to not eat any of that damage, but he's going to be eating that full combo. FireAxe playing exceptional with the Mileena.
Teleport kick timed expertly out of Lao Hat that was on the ground. Wow, that afforded a lot of damage here.
Good
The
flawless
back
block.
3 not working.
Good grab, though. That's notoriously super hard to do. FireAxe is squirmy. Overhead chop. And now, though, he's not blocking. He's got a break.
Great move on Oki right there after the overhead, followed up with the mid. Force the meter burn. Oh no, those overheads. Always a bane of
Oh,
people's
that's not going to
existence.
hit. That's going to be the end of the set. And that's going to be FireAxe. We are now at a reset bracket, which means FireAxe wins this one 3-2. But coming from the lower side of things, that means that we have to now go 0-0. Computer said everything else is history. All that matters now are the next 3 to 5 games.
Holy fucking Hannah, we have the reset. This has gone the full distance, and how apropos for this tournament to go the entire distance, as so many of the matches leading up to the finals have already. So many game 5s. Oh my god, we need both hands to count them.
Are we gonna get another game 5 set? Let's see it though. HoneyBee right now,
There's
both these two have
potential.
qualified. This is for seeding reasons.
There is potential for another game 5 here. Yeah, this is seeding is going to matter at the end of this series. It is going to matter. You're going to want to have a good seed rather than fight your way from the bottom. So you never know what kind of demons are lurking around here.
What's being done
And Chad,
to
to your point, yes, we have been working overtime 110%. The players have as well. And now, Chad, this is going to be a grand finals reset. Let's see if FireAxe can continue that momentum, or will HoneyBee be getting it done?
Yeah, it's been going long distance. Damn, you guys made me miss a court date. No, I'm just kidding. Here comes HoneyBee. Here comes HoneyBee getting some Avado extension for the combo. Yeah, 261, nothing to sneeze at. Good way to open up the round.
All right, FireAxe is retaking that lead though. Okay, nice little, ooh, he canceled him out of the Gator roll, out of the armored Gator roll. Impressive to say the least. FireAxe though getting hit with that Movado mine. HoneyBee gonna be retaking that lead now.
Oh my god, indeed he is. There's another good one. He's going for invisibility. Eat that tail. Oh my god, Movado right there. That's a good pickup. And invisibility mix.
All right, solid grab, but even better tech. And now, what do we got from here? That's stand 3. HoneyBee on the verge of putting this away, and he does. Catches him out of the air.
Jump 3, air to air. One of my favorite things in the world.
Fight.
By the way, guys, remember, any donations today do go to the season finale. If you're feeling generous, you can do so right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. We have been going so far $100 raised for that season finale, featuring some of the best players in the entire world.
Yeah, the invisible throw tech was nuts there at the end of the round, but undeterred was HoneyBee. Now, undeterred is FireAxe, turning the tables here, getting that overhead in conjunction with the loud fan. I meant loud hat. Never a fun thing to say anyway.
All right, HoneyBee would have to be basically perfect from here, but he's not going to be able to do it. Drops the combo, and FireAxe going to be getting that corner position as well.
Final round.
1 round apiece yet again. How many times have we said that tonight?
All right, down 1 though, interrupts it. What do we got from here though? The plus frames? No, not so plus. The flawless block gonna be mitigating all of that. HoneyBee looking to trip you up with FireAxe with a full combo.
A lot to deal with when that hat's coming at you, and then you got Mileena running in your face as well. Tough stuff, but well defended right there.
All right, HoneyBee, he is not gonna be taking the lead though. FireAxe still maintaining it though. The overhead chop gonna be looking good. Flawless block down 1, interrupts it, takes a turn back the low. That's a full combo launcher.
Good. You got a
The
break
stand
right there,
3.
but awesome.
Remember, every time FireAxe has been trying to put on that orbiting hat, HoneyBee has been blowing it up. And this should be the game. He's going for broken. That's it.
That is tech right there, and that is a great way to style out and finish with the brutality. And guess what? HoneyBee's still hungry.
And by the way,
First place ain't good enough.
Jeezy coming through with the $1 donation. We appreciate you a ton. This is now a $101 prize pool, and HoneyBee gonna be taking that 1-0 score and taking the lead. These two have been unable to separate from each other. You gotta love what we're seeing, Pewter.
Go to Dote, $101, 1 for every Dalmatian. We'd love to see it.
All right, Chad, let's get you back to the main frame. Let's get you back to the main game. HoneyBee needs 2 more, and then FireAxe, he needs to win 3. He has been on a mission today. By the way, some of the toughest gameplay we have asked of FireAxe, a mountain of HomeLanders, and then, of course, one of, if not the best Reptile in all of MK1 computer. Let's get it.
Abominable.
Then the crown will
Yeah.
put an
You said
end
it better
to
right here. Zetarians, Edenians, all sorts of blood and guts, and look at where we are. Look at where we are here.
All right, though, the overhead yet again. And now this is going to be none other than HoneyBee once again retaking that lead and now going up into the air. He seems to have got a bit of a download on FireAxe. Ooh, immediately punishes him though.
There's something we haven't seen all set was the naked ball roll.
Oh, the back 3, he's connecting at will. HoneyBee is really starting to feel himself. I can see it. I know what it looks like. Overhead chop.
He is certainly feeling the rhythm right
Back
here.
3 is going to go. And that is going to be some trouble. And that is HoneyBee now halfway to winning this set.
Round 2.
Yeah, he has really found his rhythm right here. FireAxe has long been in a rhythm. I don't think the controller's left his hands. I think he went to the bathroom earlier with the controller in his hands, to be honest. But FireAxe now working on a bit of a health advantage.
All right, score has been updated. Don't worry, Chad. I know the owner of this. I told him what to do. Back 3 going to connect yet again. HoneyBee starting to kind of run away with this thing. FireAxe, he needs something. He needs it on Wake Up Now. Beautiful combo from HoneyBee. The low no good.
He's got such perfect timing with that Movado at the end of that string. Adds a nice like 40% at the end of it. I love to see that. That's some expert stuff. Squeezing everything, making it so
that's
awful.
a full combo launcher. FireAxe got a break.
Breaking it with low health, but he has to. He's down around. Now it's time to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Spend it now. Yes.
Indeed.
And all right.
No decision. You gotta rip it.
HoneyBee is going to have the life lead here. And I'm sorry, a FireAxe will have the life lead here. This is not, wait, 950 health. Hang on a second. No, he's still not dead.
There's a breakaway opportunity for HoneyBee. Choose.
No, don't do that now, FireAxe. He's going down. And HoneyBee gonna take it. The missed input coming from young Skibbity.
And finishing with yet another brutality. The arms are on the floor. The blood is all over the place. Reptile has disappeared from the scene of the crime. It is 2-0.
That is crazy to say the least right now. And FireAxe, he finds himself at a 2-0 hole. And he is even saying in chat, yes, that was a missed input. We can see it, man. It's super unfortunate. You can see me calling for it, man. I went to take I went to go take a big breath. And FireAxe, all I see is the loud. And I was like, no, don't do that.
Unfortunate. Happens to, even as you see here, evidenced, it happens to the very, very best of us. But a big mountain to climb right now is facing FireAxe, and it looks like Mileena remains the choice. Prefers that matchup as opposed to Sindel against Reptile.
Family must be very proud of you.
My family.
All right, and by the way, Shutter, hey, when you get to this age, man, you learn how to find inner peace.
You take a big one before the stream. That's what I did.
All right, Chad, let's get you back to it. Let's do the damn thing. And let's do the damn thing. By the way, this is a Grand Finals reset. HoneyBee, going to be our first North American player to qualify for the finale. But it is going to be none other than FireAxe, who wants to spoil his seed.
He let that charge up high in the sky before letting it rip. Probably surprised to HoneyBee to see him up in the sky so long. But anyways, he's responding in a big way here. 412, 410 invisibility yet again. We've seen him do that combo so many times today.
All right. And now, I'm sorry, the Lao going to be not very good at use. And now HoneyBee, do we spend the fatal from here just to get him off the meter? One has to win it, but he drops it. There is going to be no break.
Oh, unfortunate. He didn't complete the combo. I was curious to see himself who's going to let it rip just to burn the bar, but here we are. One round of FireAxe.
All right, FireAxe finding a new lease on life in this set. And now, HoneyBee, I'm surprised how often he's been getting to his mix. FireAxe, so gets grabbed. Very rare sight. There's the Movado mine.
Oh, but is indeed, and he's going to take full advantage of that, the amount that he shot right there. Busy mix, got a break.
Still pressing on through. Look at the damage right now. All right, FireAxe. All right, has to stop a little bit short. Solid grab again. HoneyBee has been connecting.
I love that. The stagger, you keep blocking, just go up. Have no fear.
Full combo coming from Skibbity.
Fantastic break. Keep the health advantage. Keep him at bay while you turn invisible. Throw a couple force balls out there. Now it's time to guess. Oh, my, what a fantastic homing kick that was.
And that should be a full combo from FireAxe. And this is going to be no joke about if he gets that mix. That's going to be the game. FireAxe gets one on the board.
He is not getting swept. Not here. Not now. And now, yes, 2-1. You are correct. HoneyBee Yo, pretty hard fought right there, but those big damage combos from Mileena
All right,
take you away to
Computerson.
blink.
It is going to be FireAxe. He is only down by 1 game. Can he get this reversal? We are all looking out for it. This tournament, by the way, over 3 hours. This is one of our longest ones. And now, let's get you back to that action.
It has been quite an event, to say the least. All this amounts of game 5s, I'm sure, extended the time here. I mean, obviously they did. That is how time works. But I'm thrilled to be here for every damn moment of it, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, man. This has been some high-octane Computerson. Do we perhaps get another game 5?
Oh my. The universe just might choose that for us, but let's see.
It's been so many.
FireAxe. I'm sure FireAxe wants one. They're fighting hard, even though they're both qualified. They are fighting hard, like they are playing for their dog's life.
All right, let's get it. And by the way, everyone's asking, where's the Noob Saibot? He's been on this Reptile run, and I have to say, this Reptile has been looking incredible. Of course, it is going to be his main character. Down 2 out of orbit coming from HoneyBee. Good flawless block. Look at all the flawless blocks. Stand 3 is good. And then to the air we go. HoneyBee, can he retake the lead?
Wow, beautiful tail whip cancel right there, leading to all of this. And invisibility.
And all right, and the HoneyBee gonna be in the red zone. FireAxe looking good. Immediately cancels him out of there. Overhead chop. Oh, that's gonna be a miss input. HoneyBee, can he break? No, he cannot. FireAxe is only down by 1 round, chat.
Round 2.
He's, yep, 1 round away from our millionth game 5.
I think it's gonna happen. It just, the universe seems to be telling us something here. Overhead, no good. Down 1.
There seems to be some galactic will. What the hell? That got eaten for lunch.
I almost wonder if the Movado Mine was still gonna be active in time, but it wasn't.
That was so close, yeah.
All right, FireAxe looking for those up blocks. Not gonna quite connect on that, not just yet. Down 1. Back 3 is good. HoneyBee gonna be retaking the lead.
Impressive flawless blocks there by FireAxe, nonetheless blocking the first and third hit of one of those strings in the corner. But now he finds himself at a big disadvantage.
Oh, he's invisible, and he's trying to connect, but it's gonna be HoneyBee, who is now on tournament point. He is 1 round away from winning this entire thing. And yo, what's up, Big Zupa?
I believe this is tournament point for the 3rd time for HoneyBee. He's got a full bar, he's gonna burn him right away.
All right, and now the acid ball coming out. By the way, anybody asking what this event is? This is Shark Tank. This is our EU, Middle East, and North American tournament series. The top 2 qualifiers in every single event are going to be making it to the finale. Currently sitting at $101. Most recently coming from Jeezy. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. Much love right there.
Oh, that's a full punish, though. This is not what the doctor ordered. And now, HoneyBee is putting FireAxe into the red zone. Keep in mind, he will get access to that fatal blow. He's got 1 more chance. Back 3, no good. Down 1. Poking the special.
He's fallen victim to that teleport kick a few times, but he was wise to it there.
Solid grab.
And there
it's
it
not
is.
Gonna be the end. No, he needs
it's
1
not.
more, but that's enough. The Movado is absolutely gonna clutch it out. And HoneyBee is gonna be your 3rd qualifier for Shark Tank. Of course, FireAxe will be your 4th one, but at the same time, that is gonna be more than enough to do it. Computerson, an amazing tournament comes to an end.
Indeed it does, and what a showing by everybody today, evidenced by the millions and millions of game 5s. Look at the ability by HoneyBee, having the knowledge of the auto slide there to finish off the throw. Beautiful stuff. GG's to both.
And all I gotta say is one of the best Mileenas versus one of, if not the best Reptile you will see on God's green earth. GG's to all involved. And by the way, shout outs to HoneyBee and FireAxe. Both of them are now gonna be Shark Tank finalists, 3rd and 4th positions. And now, Chad, we have to crown our champion, at least for today. It is gonna be none other than TEK's own HoneyBee. Computerson, did you have a great time today?
Oh, I had a fantastic time. I mean, what more could we ask for? Literally double-digit game 5s.
It was peak. It was cinema. It was exactly what we wanted to see.
5.
And Chad, I've got nothing else for you. I'm going to send you over to the tournament champion, HoneyBee himself. Computerson, thank you so much for joining me on the mic. We'll see you tomorrow,
Thanks
man. We will see you guys soon. And other than that, guys, I got nothing else for you. Tell HoneyBee we said hello. And other than that, you guys have yourselves a great day. I will see you tomorrow, and you guys take it easy. Until then, bye-bye now.
Peace.